Finding those levels, too. Look at that four-punch combination.
It's a masterclass right now from Shakur Stevenson. That's what you're seeing. A masterclass. And Shakur meets him with straight left hand.
Oh, and there's a knockdown scored with the left hand.
Right now, we're going to get him in Just Do. Shout out to my brother Just Do.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes, got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see them jump in whenever they go live. Peep it, this channel blowing up now, it's not a secret. With tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket scientist to get the proof. Just click the live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Just Do shine, busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Just Do boxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Just Do. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word 'em up. Yeah. You know what time it is. $4 p.m. Eastern. Click the link.
Gonna tell on your ass what you doing or what you're not doing every single time. You can lie, you can bullshit and all that, but when that bell ring, if you ain't put that work in, it's gonna show, bro. It's gonna show. Not to mention y'all in a sport that can cost you your life. Literally, you can die in this shit. So if that's the case, man, if you're gonna do this, don't bullshit with it. If you don't really want it, say to yourself, keep it real with yourself. I really don't want this shit. I can't put the work in that it requires. Walk away. Ain't nobody mad at you. Go out there, you're young enough, you go get educated, get a skill, do something, man. But don't play with this, man. People you can get killed in this shit, man.
Man, I love that quote every time I play it. Love that. Them wise words from Barry Hunter, man. What's good with the family? How y'all feeling on this beautiful Friday, man? We back to build on this boxing and give it its just due, how we always do. Y'all already know why they keep changing my shit, bro. We gonna get to it. Hit the like button, sub to the channel. Y'all know how it is. We gonna talk about it, man. Did y'all see that presser, man? I ain't cover it yesterday, but we gonna talk about it today. And sit down, Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios, man. That was a little interesting to say the least, man. I got some mixed feelings about this fight, man. I still got my questions about Ryan if he actually took this fight serious, right? Look like he in shape, but looks could be deceiving, man. We gonna find out, I think, come fight night. But something else that's interesting too, that I think is gonna end up not being the best idea, man. Man, what is Mario Barrios doing with Jean Jacket, Joe? Yo, is he serious? Yeah, just Mario Barrios at this point, he ready to give his title up at this point, bro. You hired Jean Jacket Joe. No disrespect to Joe Goosen. I know they look at him like, world-renowned Hall of Fame trainer, whatever you want to call him, all due respect. But I just don't remember the last time he's been like the X factor in somebody's corner. You know what I'm saying? And then you going up against a guy that he trained / collaborated with, right? It's kind of weird. Like, what you gonna do with Jean Jacket Joe, bro? Y'all about to go out there. Ryan about to be world champion, yo. Yeah. Mario Barrios, I don't know, man. Back-to-back draws and title fights, man. You hanging on to your title by a thread, and this is the move that you make. I'm not trying to trash it, but I just don't see how this is gonna be. This is gonna be an X factor or this is gonna help you. I don't see that, yo. This is the same trainer that collaborated with Ryan. He said, Ryan's the kind of guy you don't train. You collaborate with him, because Ryan's gonna do what he's gonna do. It's like he too damn nice. All right, man. He's like, shout out to OG Joe Goosen, but you're too nice. And he ain't even rocking jean jackets no more. So he bogus, man. He running around with suits and shit. You ain't even got Jean Jacket Joe no more, bro. Nah, man, it's you bogus. You out of line, bro. You might lose. Just because you went and did that. And they had to sit down and they asked Ryan, like, what you think about him going to get Joe Goosen, for this fight. Ryan laughing, man. Ryan throwing shirts at you. He throwing fake handshakes, bro. Hey, Mario, I'm trying to root for you, but you bogus. You went and got Jean Jacket Joe, who's no longer Jean Jacket Joe. He wearing suits and shit. He's sitting over there. Him and Ryan sounding like they had a breakup at the podium and shit. They sound like a couple. They sound like a couple. They sound like a marriage that divorce is something. Ryan was up there like, I'm hurt, Joe. It's over. It's done. I'm like, what? He sound like he was dating him or something, man. I'm like, yo, what is going on right now? This is the trainer that you got. He almost sound remorseful that he training you and not him. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, come on, Ryan, this is just business, I'm with Mario Barrios now. Like, bro. and we're in a weird way, boxing is like a marriage, right? These relationships to a degree. I get it, man, but goodness, man. This shit is crazy, bro. They sound like a couple. Let me say what's up to the fam. We got almost 30 people in the building. Hit the like button, y'all. Sub to the channel. Support the build. We gonna get to this. DP rocking my dog. What's good with it, family? Ace. All love, family. How you feeling? BJ in the building. Al Booger, my dog. Rolly, what's good? Tanaris in the building. He said, that's all. Appreciate you, fam. Never seen Muratalla. Now Muratalla is really, they come. He Mexican American. And there was good with it, family. How you feeling? B Moore is in the building. A1 Hoop Zone, my dog. Ryan getting knocked out, man. We got to see. Barrios drops Garcia in the 5th round. We're going to see. JP, what it do? Yeah, Joe might have seen better days. You know what I'm saying? Like, they bugging. Yeah, Al Booger perfectly. Tuxedo Joe ain't cutting it, Al Booger. It don't hit the same. Jean Jacket Joe would get in there. He'd be, he'd coach you up. This other guy, the Tuxedo Joe, nah, bro, he passive. He easy going. You know what I mean? He nice as hell. You know what I mean? Like, nah, bro, that's not with Barrios. You need that Vergil Hunter energy, man. What's up with you? Mike Ron, what it do, homie? How you feeling? Z, my dog in the building. You know it. Man, we game all night. What's good with it? Y'all have to like fun. We gonna get to it, man. What's going on, though, man? This ain't gonna be good for Mario. I don't think so, man. The way he sound, too, like, listen. Looks can be deceiving. The way you sound could be deceiving, but energy don't really be deceiving, bro. His energy seemed like, I don't know. It's like, I don't feel like he a champion going into this fight. And it ain't even the back-to-back draws. It's his energy. Like, Barrios almost like, I don't know. He don't make me feel like he the champion. Like, he not bringing that energy, man. I'm not hearing this. I'm not hearing this. I don't know. I don't like the way it was sounding and looking, man. Get what I'm saying? You got Jean Jacket Joe, aka or used to be former, the artist formerly known as, or the trainer formerly known as Jean Jacket Joe, is now rocking tuxedos. You know what I'm saying? Him and Ryan sat up there at the podium, bro. They sat up there at the podium. They sound like they was having a breakup in front of everybody. Tell me I'm lying. They didn't sound like they was having a breakup. Green light, what it do, man? You ain't saying they ain't sound like they was breaking up. Like, bro. Yeah, man. And Khalil Cole, AZ Khalil Cole, he bogus, man. 8 pounds, 7 pounds, bro. 7 pounds and some change. What the hell? Damn, what the hell, man? Shout out to Jesse Hart for still taking the fight. Khalil Cole, I'm going to reserve some judgment to say it had to be something that contributed to that because 8 pounds is egregious. I refuse to believe that he just pissed away the training camp like that. But what I do think happened, I believe this fight was initially postponed. I think due to a hand injury. I'm guessing, did that set him back? And he wasn't able to have the kind of camp he needed to have. But nonetheless, regardless of the reasons for it, that's nasty work, man. It's still Jersey for life, but you just gotta hold people accountable. We're gonna get to that, but man, I gotta get back to jean jacket or tuxedo Joe. My bad. You know what I mean? Al Booker say he tuxedo Joe now. You know what I'm saying? He bugging. He out there like, him and Ryan out there having a breakup and shit. They sound like a couple divorcing and shit. Like they had a divorce right there in front of everybody, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Conquest. What it do, homie? He said, PJ Celebrity Trainers is a play. I'm telling you, right? Mario Barrios, you picked the wrong time, bro. You went and got Tuxedo Joe when he used to, AKA Jean Jacket Joe. He used to be known as, you know what I mean? You went and got him at a time like this in a big ass fight. I just don't see how that made a lot of sense, bro. I don't get it. I'm trying to understand the move, but it don't make sense. It don't make sense, man. We're going to get to it, though, man. But this shit is amazing, man. These dudes, I'm like, what is going on? I'm so, like, the energy is off. Mario Barrios, man, you a damn champion, dude. You better act like it. The welterweight division is not going to be nice to you. You out here playing, bro. Be his ass, man. You got Ryan playing with you, fake handshake. He throwing T-shirts and shit. He got your trainer sounding remorseful for training you and shit, man. What's going on, man? Somebody got to get fired, bro. Like, it's a lot happening. He like, no, Joe. No, I'm hurt. It's done. It's done, Joe. It's done. Like, what? Yeah, 8 pounds is nasty, disgusting work. But that much weight, it had to be something. And I only say that because I'm reasonable. It's still no excuse for it. It doesn't excuse it. But I always leave room to understand what happened. You still got to own up to the fact that that's not professional at all to miss weight by that much. But, there has to be a story behind that. It better be. You get what I'm saying? And a real one, of course, not no made up shit. But I would love to know what did or didn't take place for you to, to blow weight by that much, bro. That's a lot of weight. Gee, that's a lot, man. 8 pounds. Like, he double Keyshawn shit, bro. Like, what? Man, you double Keyshawn shit, G. Like, bro, you double Keyshawn out here, B? Ain't no way you did that. How you do that? How you double Keyshawn, bro? Like, damn, Key came in like 4. These dudes, Khalil said, man, that ain't nothing. Watch this. Like, damn, G. Right, a woman tantrum, didn't he? Hope it's the right.
No, it's.
Hold on, this ain't the right one. Hold on, I gotta switch it. I gotta get to the one. Man, yeah, something had to happen. I know he was coming off that injury. That's why it initially got postponed. But 8 pounds, damn, Khalil. I would love to hear him speak on it. Jesse Hart, shout out to him. He still took the fight, no hesitation, and And I was gonna say, what else did he do? He took the fight, no hesitation, and he went live on YSM. Shout out to YSM. He was live talking about it.
No, it's like.
Hold on, bro. It's the same shit. Pardon me. Give me a second, y'all. Jean Jacket Joe, this is ridiculous, bro. I'm like, man, y'all gotta Ryan crying tears because Joe left him. He over there explaining himself to this kid. I'm like, dude, man, the hell with Ryan, bro? You don't get the hell on, bro. If you don't coach him, man, bro. You don't coach a damn fighter, man. Bro out here tripping. Explaining himself, man. I ain't explaining myself to no damn body, bro. Coach who I want to coach, G. You know, coach who I want to. He said somebody in hypocrisy land with an 8 + 8 pound agreement. Yeah, it's impressive. It's impressive that he still
Mr. Malik Scott, Mark.
Why do I keep pulling up all the wrong ones, bro? We're gonna need them for the show. Y'all bear with me for a second while I get these clips situated. Yeah, man, that 8 pounds, man. I know it was an injury that he was dealing with, but that shit is just nasty. Like you can't miss by that much. Jordan, what it do, my guy? Can't miss by that much, man. It had to be something. What the hell? Something in the water? Something in the agua? It's something in the agua. I need to know. I need to know. It's something in the agua, bro. Booger laughing. What you laughing at, bro? Ryan Carr might be better than Teal Carr, low key. I mean, it's whatever you like, you know. It's whatever you like, you know. It's whatever.
When I first found out that
all right, my bad.
Joe was gonna go ahead and train Barrios, I was taken back. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking, well, what the heck's going on here? Why would a coach that trained my son all of a sudden turn around and train somebody else to go against my son? I find that very disrespectful and just isn't right. You know, but then again,
I find why would a trainer, you know, train someone else to go up against my son? You know, I feel like it's disrespectful. I feel like
shut up. That's why Ryan looked more like Oscar than you. I got some questions too in that camp, man. Oscar, are you the father? Why do Ryan Garcia look more like you than Henry? Huh? I've been on my mind for a while. What's going on over there? They beef like father and son, low key. You know what I'm saying? And here you get,
you know, why would a trainer, you know, train somebody else to go up against my son? I feel like it's disrespectful, Joe. Why, Joe? Why? Like, bro, shut the hell up. It's just business, bro. They sensitive as hell over here in the camp, bro. Golly, listen to them.
Train somebody else to go against my son. I find that very disrespectful and just isn't right. You know, but then again, I remember
this isn't right.
He told me a while back that he's done this in the past. He would train someone, then later on he would go against them. You know, again,
they made this shit about
I think
Joe.
It's not right, but
it's not
maybe
right.
It's something he has to prove, or it's just an ego thing. But I also remember that he told me specifically that when Ryan is 100%, no one can beat him. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Ryan is 100%.
No one can
Come
beat him.
February 21st, you're going to see it. It's going to be a great show, and we're here to win and take this title. Thank you.
He threw the finger up at the end, y'all. Henry threw the finger up there at the end. One love. We're coming for the title. And, you know, I don't know why Joe, he's
training with somebody else to go up against my son. You know, it's not right. But I remember he did this before. Shut the hell up. Cry me a damn river, man. Your son will be all right. He training, right? He got a left hook, right? He got a left hook, right? Chill out. You know what I'm saying? He got a left hook. You know what I'm saying? He be all right. You know what I'm saying? He coming on back-to-back draws. He ain't even jean jacket no more, bro. Running around with tuxedos. You know what I'm saying? And slacks and shit, bro. Like, nah, bro. Joe running out there with that comb over, man. They both made this shit about Joe as funny as hell, man. We seen Rolly out. In fact, we seen Rolly outbox Ryan. And y'all got the nerve to get in here, getting this press conference, and y'all worried about Joe Goosing like he the X Factor. Like act like he went and recruited the dream team or something. Like, I just can't believe it. I don't know why, you know, and it's not right. Like, what's not right, man? He getting paid, man. That's what you mean. It's definitely right. That Joe said that check gonna be right. Henry, I don't know what you talking about, G. Thrill Hill, what's good with it? Like, you sound like he about to cry. You hear it in his voice. He said it's not right. He said, but then I remember he did this before. They try to make it seem like he's some kind of snake for training Mario Barrios. Like he can't train nobody but them, exclusively them. And they left him. Think about it. He bounced around from trainer to trainer. But Joe Goose is supposed to be loyal to you for what exactly? Like, come on, man. This shit about to be funny, man. Yeah, he disappointed how he walked off. He threw his hand up and walked off.
Look, this is a little bit of a difficult situation.
Yo, Joe got it for the low. That's Joe, man. He went from jean jacket Joe to Joe got it for the low, man. I'm convinced Joe got it for the low, bro. That's why he don't care. He leveled up, bro, kicking it with Poppy and them, man. You know what I'm saying? He kicking it with Poppy and them. He probably got a load to drop off right after this press conference. G, look at him. You see him? Look how he dressed, man. Joe, like, bro, I don't give a damn. G, what you talking about, man? Huh? About to go drop this work off. What you talking? Hey, rocking with Barrios. I know what this about is. This relationship is more than what meets the eye. Never mind, Mario. I take it back. Hey, tonight he said Joey Montana, man. That's Joey Montana right there. Joey Montana, man. He don't care. I know why him and Barrios linking. I got it. I know what's going on over there. I ain't gonna say nothing, y'all, but I know a player when I see one, Joe. I see you. Look, you got the collar. Look, yeah, he ain't even got no tie, yo, Joe. I can see Joe right now sitting down at the table with some loads, man. He about to go drop some shit off, take a couple shots. Joe already loose, man. He just popped out, man. He just here for the show, man. Huh? Tank out of Real Drizzy calls Barrios. I don't know how dude was that big. Yeah, man. He got Ryan looking like a baby. Yo, I'm telling you, Barrios a big ass dude, ain't he? He is, man. That dude huge, man. No funny, but yeah, Joe got it for the low, y'all. Look at him.
You know, you like your former fighter and their family.
Look,
and
he can't even talk.
The attorney.
And Joe had a shot until before this.
For having us here. But, you know, things change in boxing. And I got a call from Mario and his people and offered me the job. And, of course, I said yes, without a doubt. Who wouldn't want to train the welterweight champ of the world?
Tell him, Joe.
But again, like I say, things can get a little awkward. And, you know, I had a great time with Ryan. And I know he's going to be in great shape.
Look. Yo, I'm not trying to make it weird, but I'm trying to make it funny. Bro, do you hear him? I had a great time with Ryan. Like, bro, what y'all fucking was dating, bro? I had a great time with Ryan. And I know you're going to be in shape. How do you know? You ain't spent 5 minutes over there working with him, Joe. How do you know? Because when you fought with him, you just collabed with him. How do you know what kind of shape he about to be in over there? Somebody had a great time with him, you know, and it can make things awkward. Now, you making it awkward, Joe. You backed out dressed like a damn Italian drug lord. You get what I'm saying? We know why you linking up with Mario Barrios. This shit deeper than boxing. We get it. But you about to explain yourself knowing you got it for the low. That's got it for the low, Joe, man. You about to explain yourself to Ryan. I had a great time with Ryan, you know, and I know he's going to be in shape. Like, what? Well, how do you know what kind of shape he going to be in? You need to, like, and listen, y'all might think I'm stretching it, I'm reaching, but I'm not. This is not nobody I want training me talking like this. Who gives a what kind of shape he going to be in? Ryan. Bro, we don't care. I want to watch this. I bet you he don't even probably talk about what kind of shape Barrios be in. He going to say that just not to mention what his own fighter going to be doing. Why do you care about what kind of shape that dude about to be in? You don't care about that. You here to get right, man. You here, like you said. First thing you said, who wouldn't want to train a welterweight champion of the world? That's what you here to do. But you out here talking like Like this therapy for y'all. Therapy 101. This is couples therapy. These dudes had a breakup. Had a great time with Ryan, you know, and he's going to be in shape. Like, bro, what is Barrios going to be? His ass hanging on by a thread. He in back-to-back draws. Back-to-back draws. He hired you. The last time we seen you, you was collaborating with Ryan. Like, no funny, man. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, this is what's going on. Like, bro, you not good. Ryan's going to be in shit the hell with Ryan. Is Barrios going to get another draw, or is he going to get beat this time? Is that left hook going to land? Like, we got questions, Joe. And none of them is about what kind of shape Ryan going to be in. Not for you. Kyle Cooler, blessings, family. How you feeling, bro? Man, this shit is funny, bro.
Well, let's get to train the welterweight champ of the world. But again, like I say, things can get a little awkward. Good, and, you know, I had a great time with Ryan, and I know he's going to be in great shape. I know that.
I had a great time with Ryan.
Hard. But
she was dating.
I got to tell you, I think we got an early start on this camp with Mario. It was really good. We started in December 1st.
Okay.
And integrated him into my system. And, you know, he took to it very well. We're doing a lot of work. I mean, we're probably doing triple the rounds that you're normally used to, right, Mario? Yeah.
Right,
so
Mario.
We're putting in a lot of rounds, and thankfully we got great sparring. And I just know both of these guys, and I said it to Eric Gomez earlier, both of these guys are going to be in great shape. You're going to get a classic fight here. I predict that. There you go. Ryan's going to bring 100%, as Henry said.
Appreciate you.
And we're looking to bring 120%. And
okay, that's what I want to hear, Joe.
And that's Mario's goal. And it's going to be a classic fight. This is a pay-per-view fight, and a lot of people should tune into it because it's not going to be boring at all.
It's not going to be boring
both guys
at all.
are going to dish out a lot of punishment.
We're going to dish out a lot.
And
I ain't trying to be too hard on them. I get it, but why are you agreeing or admitting that shit? So your guy about to get beat up. So you are answering the questions for me. If it's going to be a lot of punishment dished out, look, and I'm just being serious. Who got more wear and tear on him? Who got more wear and tear? Would you say Ryan or would you say Barrios? Right? So when you hear the coach of Mario Barrios, one of the first things he says is what kind of shape Ryan going to be in. Sound like you should be your ass over there, Joe. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm just speaking my truth, bro. Sound like you need to be over there. Sound like you ain't ready to let go. I don't care what kind of shape he gonna be in. What do you mean they gonna dish out a lot of punishment? What? So you out here talking about, so I'm about to be getting beat up is what you saying? So I'm hanging on to my WBC title, welterweight title by a thread. Literally. I've been getting pummeled my last 2 fights. You get what I'm saying? Abel Ramos is putting the hands of God on his ass, you know what I mean, down the stretch of that fight and fought to a draw, face all beat up. Boom, you get in there with Manny Pacquiao like 46, 47 years old. You get what I'm saying? He fights you to a draw. People feel like, man, he beat you, right? Now you literally hanging on to your title by a thread. You like, man, the welterweight division ain't about to get easier for you. That shit about to get difficult. You got Dev Dollars out there hunting, a.k.a. Devo Dev. He hunting for titles. Now you telling me after back-to-back draws, the right move to make is go hire a trainer that collaborated and worked with Ryan Garcia before. And he don't even got the jean jackets no more, so you know he ain't in his prime, bro. You got he a distinguished gentleman at this point, man. You leave Joe as commentating, man. Joe do a good job at commentating. Seem like a pretty honest guy. Too damn honest, bro. You picked the wrong time to bring him into camp. I'm not being funny. I'm not joking. I'm not saying Joe can't get it done and can't coach. He know more boxing. He probably forgot more boxing than I know, right? Shout out to him. But at the end of the day, you're not going to be an X factor. You sound like you still want to be over there with Ryan Garcia. You just admitted that I'm going to be getting beat up. I'm coming off back-to-back draws. I've been getting beat up, bro. The last thing I need is to be in another fight. So, again, that's why I question Mario Barrios respectfully. What's your thinking when you bring Tuxedo Joe into the fold now? You get what I'm saying? What are you thinking? Like, are you thinking like, he going to be the X factor, man? Maybe he could tell me something about Ryan. it's probably gonna go the other way, man. You get me? That shit, man. I don't like this. I don't like this. So what is your thinking? Like, he talking about you gonna be out here getting beat up, punishment. He just said y'all gonna be dishing out punishment. Nah, I'm not talking. I don't want my trainer talking like that. Even if that's what's about to happen, I don't want him saying that. Nah, we about to go out here and take this damn title. Get what I'm saying? Nah, we not punishment. What do you mean? Yeah, he can't take that much. Like I said, he got more wear and tear on him than Mario Barrios. He don't need to be getting out there getting beat up. I'm telling you, yo. I'm telling you, he say he got toxic adventures. I'm done with Kyle already. He came in on it. Who Dangles? What's good with it, man? You a fool, man. You a damn dollars.
Be a classic fight. This is a pay-per-view fight, and a lot of people should tune into it because it's not going to be boring at all. And both guys are going to dish out a lot of punishment.
That's not good,
and,
Joe.
Punishment will be taken in too. But
you just said that punishment, they're gonna dish out punishment. Punishment will be taken in. The same shit. Like you out here admitting that y'all about to be getting beat up is crazy. Nah, bro, fire him. Hey, Mario, man, you better call Vergil. Somebody get Vergil on the phone, bro. Reef, what's good with it? Shout out to my baby girl, the queen, Miss Just Do. You know, nah, you got, hey, man, so fire him. Somebody get Vergil Hunter on the phone, man. Hey, Mario, this ain't the move, bro. This ain't the move, bro. He out here talking about punishment, getting beat up. You hanging on to your title by a thread. I mean this respectfully. The last two fights been draws and they've been rough. Like, people make real arguments that you lost your last two fights and you going to get a guy that's openly admitting to you getting beat up when y'all get in the ring. Yeah, punishment is going to be dished out. Punishment is going to be taken in too, you know? Like, what? What? This is... Bro, I got you to help me win a fight, not help me get beat up in one, bro. And this is what I'm saying. You went and got the ultimate collaborator. Joe Goosen is no longer that trainer, respectfully, in my opinion, that he was once upon a time. You get what I'm saying? That's not that. That's not that. He's not that guy. He's a commentator right now, bro. He about to go collab with Mario Barrios, man. You got Ryan Garcia all confident and shit. This shit could go bad. I'm telling you. Joe got diminished. I'm done with y'all in the comments.
These guys are going to be ready to come out and shoot hard at each other.
No pay-per-view fight to me.
Nobody's going to be messing around, dancing around the ring, I can tell you that. That's what my prediction is. That being said, we're preparing for that type of fight. And, I mean, I can't wait to see it. And I can't wait to come out on top. That's our goal. Why else would we be here but to win? So
yo, maybe I'm on his helmet, y'all, but I don't believe you, Joe, man. He like, why else I can look forward to coming out on top. He making it sound weird. Like, hey, bro, we don't want to hear that nice ass shit, Joe. We want to hear, hey, Mario, man, we coming to defend our title, bro. Hey, man, you picked the wrong person to challenge for a title right now. Like, I want to hear I want to hear that. I don't want to hear this shit right here, G. Nah, fire him, bro. You bet. Hey, Mario Barrios, if I'm you, I'm hitting emergency call. I'm making an emergency call to Vergil Hunter right now. Emergency call to Vergil Hunter right now, bro. Emergency call. I'm telling you, you need to fill in, bro. I'm telling you, don't go. All right, I got Ryan. Y'all. I'm sorry. After this, I got Ryan. If I'm wrong, good. I would gladly be wrong. That's cool. But after this, I got Ryan. His coach not convincing me. He sound like they about to go out here and go toe-to-toe or go to war. And I feel like, Barrios got more wear and tear. If you're allowing Ryan Garcia to get shots off at you and Mario Barrios get clipped, Ryan fast as hell, I think the speed going to be an issue. I got Ryan. With the way his trainer sound, I got Ryan, bro. I got Ryan. I think he about to beat him, bro. Hey, Jordan, I think he about to beat him, bro. Young Mello, what's good with it? Said Barrios by UD. Ryan asked. But it's the coach. You get what I'm saying? Flyer, what's good with it? It's the coach, man. It's not even Ryan, y'all. Y'all get me? Hey, Jordan, it's not Barrios. It's him. He got I don't like how this thing. Watch.
Again,
Keep going.
thank you for the time we had together, guys, and I know
Let's
it's going to
get
be a
to
great
him,
fight.
bro.
I know you're working hard.
How could
Thank you for
Joe?
the time we had
That's messed
together.
up.
Fuck, y'all had a
Pardon?
one-night stand?
So,
Bro, you trained him for one fight, didn't he? How many fights he trained Ryan for? Seriously, wasn't it that one fight? Thank you for the time we had together, bro. And right there, it'll see what would be G if Mario Barrios would have stood up and said, "Joe, sound like you want to be over there, man. You fired on the spot. Fire him on the spot, bro. Hell yeah, he should have got bro. Hell nah. Jose, what's good with it, bro? You gotta fire him on the spot, bro. It would have been Mario Barrios should have just stood up and just,
What's the spot? Y'all keep talking. Huh? You keep talking, man. And you shut the fuck up.
we had together. Like, bro, what y'all had a one-night stand? Like, bro, what? Nah, it's fired on the spot immediately. Expeditiously. He out of here, bro. He out of here. Somebody call Joe Uber right now. Hell nah. Hey, yo, Oscar, man. If I'm out of tap, Oscar, like, yo, man, call this dude to Uber, man. Pack him up, bro. It's over with. It's over with, bro. Pack his ass up, bro. We gotta pack him up. Pack him all the way up, G. Thank you for the time we had together.
Thank you for the time we had together, guys, and I know it's going to be a great fight. I know you're working hard.
How could you, Joe? That's messed up.
Pardon?
How could you, Joe?
How could you? That's messed up.
What's messed up?
You know what I said? I mean, just can't believe you're doing this to me. That's insane.
I can't believe
you
you're
hurt
doing
my
this
heart.
to me.
Well, I'm still not sure.
You broke my heart. It's over.
You broke my
It's
heart.
over.
Look, yeah.
We're done.
Again?
We're done. Yeah, I'm breaking up with you again.
Y'all mean to tell me boxing ain't funny?
You just broke my
Bro,
heart.
what? Bro, what? Did he just say he broke my heart? Is crazy. Yo, he said, yo, how do you get hired by the opposition, but you get dumped by the guy you going up against that you used to train? Getting dumped when you're not even training somebody is crazy. Ryan told this man in front of everybody, yeah, we done. You broke my heart. Hell nah, man. This is funny, bro. What is wrong with these dudes? Nah, I'm telling you, this is why. Up until this point, I had Mario Barrios. OP, what's good with it, homie? What's good with my guy? For real hell, man, up until this point, I think I had Barrios. Big Dog Willie. I think I had Barrios up until this point, bro. Now, Jean Jacket Joe, nah, they literally just divorced. In real time, Ryan just dumped him all over again, bro. How you getting dumped by the guy that you going up against? What? That's crazy. How he not even supposed to be able to talk to you like that, ghetto fat. Joe wasn't supposed to entertain this. He was supposed to keep talking. Like, you care too much. Hell nah, you got to go train him. Train with Ryan, bro. Hey, somebody get Mario Barrios on the line. Tell him to get Vergil Hunter. 911 emergency call to Vergil Hunter, bro. I'm dead serious. You better go get Vergil. I don't know what y'all relationship like. I'm not even trying to be funny. If I'm you, I'm getting another trainer. You wild. Hell no. Somebody tag Vergil in, bro, because this is not. I got Ryan. I'm dead serious. He just said, first thing came out his mouth is what kind of shape Ryan was going to be in. How the hell do you know? Why do you care? It should be all about the work me and you've been putting in. Like, you got to show these people. You got to show people that you been more than just a face. And what my guy Conquest said when he came in here, celebrity trainer. He's starting to come off like a celebrity trainer. You're not about to be no X Factor, and definitely not talking like this, man. Definitely not talking like this. He did say some things that was somewhat encouraging about Barrios, but he put too much energy into a guy that he's not training. He was being too nice. You got to check Ryan. You let Ryan just dumped you, bro. This not even your fighter. Watch. My bad, y'all. Let me play, y'all. How you gonna dump? How you gonna get dumped by a guy that you don't even work with? He told you hurt his heart. You broke his heart. It's over. We're done. He told him we're done. Like, what?
That's messed up.
Pardon?
It's messed up. Look at this shit, bro. This is funny.
I can't wait to see it, and I can't wait to come out on top. That's our goal.
It's our goal.
Why else would we be here but to win? So,
Nah, he heard it. You heard
again,
it for a check.
thank you for the time we had together, guys, and I know it's going to be a great fight. I know you're working
Thank you
hard.
for the
How could
time
you,
we
Joe?
had together.
That's messed up.
Pardon?
I said, how could you? That's messed up.
What's messed up?
You know what I said? I mean, just can't believe you're doing this to me. That's insane. You hurt my heart.
Well,
For real.
I'm still not
Nah,
sure.
you broke my heart. It's over. It's over.
Uh,
We're done.
guess.
We're done.
We're done. Yeah, I'm breaking up with you again.
Yo,
how did I do that?
Breaking up
You
with
broke
him.
my heart. Just move on. This
All right,
Nah,
bro.
bro.
I thought I was being.
Now you were being sweet.
I thought I was
That's
being,
like
I thought I was being courteous and generous.
Joe. Joe wore that outfit for Ryan, yo. Joe came into the presser with his chest out. So he said date Richard Simmons is crazy. Joe came to the presser with his chest out trying to impress Ryan. He trying to get back on Ryan's good side and got dumped. Hey, Mario Barrios, I'm telling you now, you got a mole in the camp, bro. You got a mole in the camp. You got to get him up out of here, bro. All right? Don't believe me. All right? When Ryan Garcia is the welterweight champion, WBC welterweight champion of the world, February 21st, don't say just do didn't tell y'all. I'm telling y'all now, Jean Jacket Joe, he's not even wearing the jean jackets no more. My guy Al Booger renamed him. He's Tuxedo Joe. And he don't even got a tie on. He looked like he took three shots before he did this presser. Backed out with no tie. You could tell he had something to sit, man. He got hot, took the tie off, got his chest out. He out here giving compliments to your opponent. He got dumped in front of everybody. Yo, he dumped your trainer in real time. He's supposed to be training you. You got a mole in the camp, bro. Like he told him he broke his heart. You got your trainer is thanking him for the time that they had together while he's training you. That don't serious. Now you got to think about this. Nah, man. Somebody get in touch with Mario Barrios. His title is in jeopardy. You came off back-to-back draws. You ain't got a Blazer Joe. You get what I'm saying? You suit jacket Joe. You know what I'm saying? No longer wearing a jean jacket. This is the celebrity version of this dude. He about to get you smoked by Ryan. I'm telling you right now. He out here talking about how good of a fight it's going to be. How they're going to be taking damage. Bro, what? Why are you even admitting? I saw him going to be getting beat up. I don't know if Mario Barrios' face could take too many of them left hooks. I don't know about y'all. Listen, remember, Tank Davis is a phenomenal puncher, but he's a small guy. He knocked Mario Barrios out, broke him down. Ryan Garcia get to touching that chin with that left hook, man. I don't know. Well, his trainer sounded like he more concerned with if Ryan Garcia is happy with what you doing. Stand on this shit, man. Like, nah, hell no. You entertained this shit. It got awkward as hell. Y'all here sound like a married couple. Y'all done divorced each other and shit. Not on my watch. If I'm Mario Barrios, I'm standing up. Somebody got to cut Joe Mike. Somebody might got to get cut. Joe Mike, Ryan Mike, somebody might got to get off, bro. Like, you just interrupting. He can't even coach me at this point. I can't even trust Joe. You can't trust Joe. He don't got no tie on, and he got his chest out like he young. I don't know, man. Look, he got Miami Vice Joe against who the hell training Ryan? It don't even matter. It don't even matter at this point. This is bogus right here. Bogus work, bro. You got Miami Vice Joe. He about to get you beat up. I'm telling you. Shout out to the Queen Lisa. How you feeling until it came out with your shame on you, Joe. Get your chest out. Explaining yourself to the opposition. Blaze, what it do? Tunnel Vision, what's good with it, man? You about to, man. Hell, he might get stopped in this one. I don't think his face could take another draw. He got Miami Vice Joe. Look, ain't no tie, chest out, taco meat on gray. Like, he wild. Like, you gotta be a bold man to do this. And then you out here praising the opposition. You arguing with this dude like y'all a divorced couple, newly divorced. Sound like some newlywed. Like, man, this shit is wild. Nah, telling you, Barrios, 911 emergency call. Get Vergil Hunter on the phone. Shit, at this point, I don't care if it's Barry Hunter. He a great trainer too. Get one of the Hunters, bro. You go in there with this guy right here. Ryan Garcia is about to be the WBC welterweight champion. I'm convinced. I'm sold. That's it. I'm convinced, bro. Miami Vice Joe is about to get Mario Barrios slapped. Third time is not going to be a charm. Your title already hanging in the balance. You barely got hold of that shit. You hanging on by thread to your title. Do you hear me? Back-to-back draws is crazy. If you have a third one, that just might as well be a loss at this point. Might as well be a loss. I think Ryan is fresh enough. He might be confident enough. If he actually makes weight, this could get really interesting is all I'm saying. I had Barrios before this, but Jane Jacket Joe swung my opinion for right now.
But to win. So
listen to him.
Again,
check him out.
Thank
Flag
you
on
for
the
time
play.
we had together, guys, and I know it's going to be a great fight. I know you're working hard.
How could you, Joe?
How could you, Joe?
Pardon?
I said, how could you? That's messed up.
What's messed up?
You know what I said? I mean, just can't believe you're doing this to me. That's insane. You hurt my heart.
Well, I'm still not sure.
You broke my heart. It's over. It's over. We're done.
Again?
We're done. Yeah, I'm breaking up with you again.
Now, how did I do that?
How did I do that? Why do you care?
All right. Well, I thought I was being.
No, you were being.
I
thought I was being courteous and generous.
I thought I was being courteous. Nah, what you did was you came in here sauced up. You had a couple airplane shots. Came in here with no tie, with your chest out, with this damn comb over, being all nice. Why are you being courteous? He the ops right now, bro. Nah, bro. How you not on my watch? So you be courteous on your own time, Joe. I'm not paying you to be courteous, bro. I'm paying you to train me to beat his ass, and you over here getting dumped. How you allow him to dump you and you not even with him, bro? It's like that. Hey, you get what I'm saying? It's like, bro, what? How he cut you completely off on my dime? Nah, hell no. Flag on, like Lisa said, flag on the play, man. Somebody throw the towel in before the fight start, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell he winning this fight, y'all. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. He's sitting here hot as hell. That's why he ain't got no tie. He was sipping in the back room. He out here like, yeah, man, it's going to be a great fight. They're going to take punishment. They're going to dish it out, too. Punishment's going to be taken in, too. Like, bro, you just said that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro out here, he admitted that. First things first, he admitted that Ryan going to be in great shape, that you going to get punished, right? That you going to be taking punishment. Nah, bro. Nah. In my mind, you can't. Mario Barrios can't take another grueling fight, bro. I'm telling you. I'm dead. I'm so serious. Y'all seen it so many times. Wear and tear is real. The last two fights have not been kind to him. Go back and look. Do I have to pull up the pictures? Do y'all remember how his face looked after he fought Abel Ramos? Y'all don't remember how bad Barrios' face was broken up? Then that was a draw. Then he turned around, had a draw that people thought he lost against Pacquiao. That's like 46-47. Now you getting in there with a young Ryan Garcia. He younger, fresher. He is faster. And out of all the trainers in the world, you go get a dude that arguably easily had his best days behind him. Joe Gooslin's going to always get respect because he earned it. But you know how boxing go, and I don't always agree, but it's what have you done for me lately? You haven't done anything. And in fact, you got in this press conference and you got dumped by a guy that you're not even training. To let this man tell you it's over. We're done. It's over. Like, you over here looking like you made this shit awkward. Bro, you were supposed to say it been over. I'm training Barrios. You ain't going to be no check. Like, you got to talk some shit. This nice at not on my dime. Fire him, bro. If I'm Mario Barrios, he got to go. His ass got to go, bro. He got to go. Get him the hell up out of here. Henry over here looking like a damn, I don't know, Mexican drug lord with these dark shades in his damn leather. Look at Henry Garcia. Henry stood on bit. Henry said, "This isn't right. This isn't right. I just can't believe it. Like, can't believe you're doing this to my son. Can't believe you doing this to my son." Man, he's sabotaging. Hey, man, we got a mole in the camp. I figured it out. Somebody go hit Mario Barrios on his Twitter. Go tell him to watch out, man. We got moles in the camp, bro. You know what I mean? Now, I'm telling you, looking worse. He looking bad out here. Fate was good, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you, Joe's sauced up. His tie is in the car somewhere, he left his tie in the Uber with them airplane shots that he was drinking. Came to the presser with his chest out, didn't even button his shirt up, got his shit combed over because he was sweating in the back. You know what I'm saying? I figured it out. I know what's going on. Hey, Barrios, this ain't it, bro. He about to get you smoked. This is not going to be the X factor. This is going to be the X factor for Ryan. If for any reason that Ryan Garcia gets his hand raised and is a WBC champion, don't be mad. Be mad at Joe.
Joe said, yeah, I got you, Ryan. Ryan don't even know. That's why Joe over here looking like, bro, how you going to dump me and I'm helping you out? I said you was going to be in shape. I said you was this going to be a great fight. I said you going to dish out some punishment. Nah, man, Joe saying too much, man. Fire him. Fire his ass. L Boxing, what's good, family? How you feeling? Shout out to the plug. Ryan, what's good, my guy? Yeah, he better jab. Stay behind that jab. Stay consistent. Ray Patterson, my jersey, brother. What's good with it, bro? He got a jab, and some more jabs. But I'm being honest, though. You know, we're going to laugh at it, but I'm being serious about this. I don't believe in Joe Goosen as no X factor. And he sounded like he was too concerned with Ryan Garcia on everything I love. If this is a guy that's training me, knowing that they had history, the minute the camera's off, matter of fact, knowing me, man, I'd have stood up and fired him on the spot, bro. Joe Goosen wouldn't even have to finish his speech. I'm telling you, if I'm Mario Barrios, the relationship is over right here as soon as y'all start going back and forth. How could you do it, Joe?
Wait to see it.
Do it, Joe?
And I can't wait to come out
How
on
could
top.
you do it?
That's our goal.
Shit is crazy.
Why else would we be here but to win? So,
why else would we
again,
be here?
Thank you for the time we had together, guys. And I know it's going to be a great fight. I know you're working hard.
How could you, Joe? That's messed up.
Pardon?
Listen to him.
I said, how could you? That's messed up.
He about to get dumped again, y'all.
You know what I said? I mean, just can't believe you're doing this to me. That's insane. You hurt my heart.
Well,
He said it's
You broke
insane.
my heart. It's over. It's over.
Look, nah,
We're done.
Hold on. Every time I run it back, I see something else. Did he just put up the heart emojis with the hands?
You know
Did
what
he
I
just
said?
do the heart
I mean,
sign?
can't believe you're doing this to me. That's insane. You hurt my heart.
Well, I'm still not sure.
You broke my heart.
Oh. Bro showed him. I'm fucking done. Nah, I'm done, bro. He put the he showed him. He said you broke my heart. Nah. Hey, nah, Barrios, shit ain't safe. Abort mission, bro. Abort mission. Flag on the play, timeout, wave the white flag, throw the towel in, go get another trainer. Radio emergency call, 911 emergency to Vergil Hunter. Get him on the line, man. Whoever you good with, get him on the line. Anybody but Joe. Just go let Joe commentate the fight, bro. Bro said you broke my heart. Bro, I didn't catch that at first, man. Nah, you got to flag on the damn play, man. What is going on, Ryan? Ryan said, nah, Joe, broke my heart. He really showed him the emoji. He did it. He did the emoji with his hands.
He said, how could you? That's messed up.
What's messed up?
How could
You know what I said? I mean, just can't believe
You
you're
know
doing
what I
this to me. That's
said.
insane. You hurt my heart.
Well, I'm still not sure.
You broke my heart. It's over. It's over. We're done.
Again?
We're done. Yeah, I'm breaking up with you again.
Now, how did I do that?
I swear, Miami Vice joke.
All right, well, I thought I was being.
No, you were being sweet. I
thought I was being courteous and generous, and that's what I'm trying to do here.
Got it for the low Joe,
and
man.
I hope you don't take offense to it, because I don't ever want to offend fighters. I love what I do.
Bad for Barrios.
Too late. I'm offended.
You what?
I'm offended already. I'm hurt.
All right, good.
I'm offended, hurt, all that.
He told him good.
Well, look, I mean, I'm still not following it exactly, but all I can do.
You're not supposed to be following it. If he hurt, if he offended, use it against him. Good, like you just said. You said good. I'm glad you hurt, because right now this is business. G, he gonna say that, but nah, he sounded like he cared too much. I know I'm having fun with it, but nah, he do sound like he cared too much. All things real, I would be concerned if I was Barrios. Like you shouldn't care that much, bro. Like you knew what you was getting into when you said, yeah, like you trained or you collaborated with Ryan before. So that's why I don't even know why Ryan acting like he's so hurt. Y'all only collabed. He said he didn't train. He said you don't train Ryan Garcia. You collaborate with. That's what he said. You know what I mean? That's what he said. Cornelius, what it do, homie? How you feeling? He said, we're done. We're done.
All I can do is try to be gracious to you. Okay.
Now ain't the time to be being gracious to him, though, Joe.
And, I got to support my guy. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm here 120% for Mario Barrios. It's business.
There you go.
It's always business.
No, it's not always business.
What about the love? There's no love.
But it's not always business. There's a lot of personal stuff that goes down behind the scenes that nobody knows about. I get that.
Yeah.
But you know, at the end of the day,
all the long car rides, all the long car rides.
At the end of the day, I gotta work, don't I?
Gone.
Yeah.
Ryan talking about the long car rides. He says no love, all the long car rides. Yo, he got Joe stuttering and explaining himself. Nah, he fired, bro. I know Barrios is a respectable guy, but when the minute these microphones would have shut, it's over, bro. Nah, his ass would have been canned on the spot. Emergency fill-in trainer, bro.
There's no love.
But it's not always business. There's a lot of
it's not always
stuff
business
that goes down behind the scenes that nobody knows about. I get that.
Yeah.
But you know, at the end of
you
the
got
day,
Joe explaining
all the long car rides, all the long car rides.
At the end of the day, I gotta work, don't I?
Gone.
Yeah. Okay.
They never happen.
All right.
Insane.
Okay. Exactly. All right. Anyway, I guess I'm going to turn it over to the next person coming up.
Nah.
But you can see it's already exciting, and they haven't even done anything yet. All right. Thank you.
Nah, man. Got it for the low Joe. Look awkward. He looked uncomfortable. How the hell you just let Ryan do that? Bro, y'all was dating for 3 months or something, bro. They act like they was married. They dating for, I had one camp or something. Now, I don't know how many times Joe truly trained Ryan, though. But like I said, though, I do recall when that whole thing was going on, he was saying how you don't train Ryan, how you collaborate with him. I specifically remember him saying that Ryan gonna do what he do, different things like that. And, you know, all things real. Like, I'm joking about it, but I'm serious. Like, I'd have been a little concerned if I'm Barrios. Like, bro, you over here explaining to this dude basically what? Like, why you training with me is business. You just told him what it is. Like, you explaining personal shit. It just looked dumb. Like, I don't know. Like, you should have kept, like, you allowed Ryan to dominate that moment when you were supposed to come up there and talk about the fighter, the work that you've been putting in. Maybe that's just me, but you kind of allowed Ryan to one-up you right there because you entertained a prior relationship. You cared too much at the wrong time, if that makes sense. And maybe I'm reading into this too much, but I'm telling you, I don't think so. I'm so serious. I'm not joking. I mean, I had some fun with it, y'all, but all things real. I never thought Joe Goosen would be an X factor, even if he was training with Ryan right now. I don't think he's no X factor. The fact that it sounded like this is crazy. You know, the dude that used to sport them jean jackets was a cold dude, man. He used to go in there and coach you up, man. But the guy right now, the commentator, Joe Goosen, he's exactly that. He's more of a commentator these days, in my opinion. So I think it was a little surprising to see that out of all the people to go with, he went with this guy. You know what I mean? Yeah, they intimate relationship energy. I swear that's what it sounds like. Called him Wrinkly Joe.
One thing I do want to mention, you know, they got 3 guys that used to train me, not just Joe. This man called the Avengers. I call them the traitors. They got Wally, you got Justin Fortune.
Yeah, you got him Joe Head. You know what I'm saying,
too,
right?
You know, mad at him. But we do got some gifts for them. Everybody's probably wondering why I'm wearing a backpack.
You got a gift for me?
I do.
Oh, really? Okay. All right, there we go. Do I have to? What?
Oh, this one's for Wally, but we'll save that. We'll find Joe's first.
Oh, boy. Trainer, right?
Oh, no, yeah.
Right?
You are good for the program.
I hope.
Brian, wow.
The traitor, Joe Goosen. There you go.
Oh, man.
For you. Wally
Damn, he got shirts.
What? No, where you at?
Oh, man. Yeah. See? He disrespectful, man. Y'all got to beat his ass, Joe. Hey, Joe. Y'all got to beat his ass, Joe. He out here playing with you. He threw y'all shirts, bro. He disrespectful.
Okay.
He threw y'all shirts at the end, Joe. He had Joe up there with his hand on his bare chest because you know he had his shirt open with no tie. Hand all over your taco meat, pledging. He doing the Pledge of Allegiance and shit. He over here, man. You know, it's just business, Ryan. Nah, man. It's gonna be. I think this could be a cool fight, though. Look, let me say something to be clear. I was rooting for Barrios all the way up into this. Maybe I'm reading too much into this. I'll say that. Maybe there's a chance, right? It's always that, right? Maybe I'm just seeing it a certain way. maybe this just gave me a certain feel, and this doesn't encourage me going into this fight. Like, I feel like when guys go up there and speak, you're supposed to, you're supposed to control the narrative. That's your opportunity to do that, to talk about what you worked on, how hard, you know what I mean, Mario Barrios worked, what kind of shape he gonna be in, what kind of fight to expect. But, and I'm being very serious with this, it just seems like his loyalty is divided. Like, he's caught between it being business and him having some type of personal relationship, from what it sounds like to Ryan. So it's like, even when he's speaking about how the fight gonna play out, even if he thinks that in his mind, I feel like he shouldn't be saying that. Like, he almost sounds like, oh, it's just gonna be a good fight. These both guys are gonna bring it in. It's like, you're not coaching him no more. So stop talking like it's okay to take a shot. You ain't got to say nothing bad about him, but yo, hey man, I know he working hard, but he ain't working harder than us. Say something, right? But you sound like you scared to say y'all coming to beat his ass. Y'all coming to stop him from becoming a world champion. You get what I'm saying? It sounded very like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like, like, nah, bro, where do your loyalty lie? The way it sounded. That's all I'm saying. So it sounded like you cared too much about hurting Ryan's feelings or offending him. I thought I was being courteous to him. He ain't paying you. You said it's just business, right, Joe? He up here talking about you done in front of the world, and all you doing is getting it back. How dare he even, and he threw a shirt at you. Nah, bro, and he called you a traitor. You out here trying to be courteous to a dude that got that Joe Goosen is a traitor on a shirt. Man, he put you on a shirt, Joe. You don't even know. You don't even know the implications, Joe. You ever been put on a shirt, Joe? Ryan just put you on his shirt, Joe. Nah, man. So I'm not encouraged that it's gonna be Mario Barrios against Ryan and whoever he got, because he's gonna be by himself the same way Ryan was by himself when he fought Tank. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? And I mean that is no disrespect to Joe Goosen. Like I said, he put his work in to get the reputation that he got. But sometimes, in boxing, a lot of times your reputation take you far, but it get to a point where that's just not enough. You need the results to follow it. And again, if your best years was, best days was years ago, and you can't speak of, I ain't gonna say I know every single fight that he's coached, but I'm just talking about these, these big fights are considered to be big fights, impactful fights, meaningful fights. I don't see him. I don't remember the last time I could say he was a real X factor, right? So I expect a similar approach here. I don't think he'll, if it get thick, if it get hot in there for Mario Barrios, I don't think he's gonna have the instructions to just guide him through it. I don't think he's at that point in his career no more. You know what I'm saying? I think he's more of a face in the name than a result, if that makes sense, right? He got the reputation from what he did in the past, rightfully so, right? So he got the name, but he don't have the results, and I think recent memory to follow it. And with him getting up to the podium, like I said, y'all seemingly caring too much about, offending Ryan Garcia was just a little off-put, right? Like, bro, he ain't said nothing wrong. This is a fight, bro. And Ryan know what it is, but he's just doing his part. But you allowed him to get in your head and play with you a little bit, which didn't look good if you Mario Barrios. You team Barrios, this is ugly look. I don't care what nobody say. I don't want my damn coach all befuddled and don't even know what he want to say. He made your ass lead a podium. Talking about, I guess I'll just turn it over to, like, what? Bro ran you off and then threw a shirt at you. That's with your name on it. He put you on his shirt, bro. He don't even get it, y'all. He don't get it. He say, yo. Okay, I'm crazy. Barrios could beat Ryan. I think he can too. But Barrios, to me, always technique was good. He always seemed to be that guy that could use that little bit of push, right? And you would think with moves like this, that's what he would have tried to do, right? You would have thought that he would have tried to use this guy here to, you know what I mean, to give him that little extra push. But I don't think he's gonna get that from him. I really don't. I don't think he's gonna get that from him. I just think he got a face. He got a celebrity trainer right now, bro. Last time he had someone's name on his shirt, he was PD. We're going to talk about that too, speaking of that, because I got some more videos to get through. We're going to get through this on this Good Friday. Look, 50 people in the building. Hit the like button, sub to the channel, support the grind. We got Mario Barrios Ryan mentioned something about steroids in this video here where he was talking to Sean Zeitel. We're going to get to it. We're going to keep building. I hit that like.
To show the love, and that's it.
Ryan, your mic's in your pocket, by the way. The other one.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Good call.
Hey, you call this a circus. Is that trying to be the way
And new champ, baby! Let's go, Ryan!
control the narrative outside of the ring so you can try to find it in the ring?
You know, we're just having a good time. We're excited for this fight. We want to put on the show. You know, this is entertainment at the end of the day. And if he didn't put that much thought into it, shit, I did. That's it.
Right. I have on Ben recently. He said that he would love to fight you next. Do you think you're going to be the winner for single by a weekend?
Yeah, that's definitely an opportunity that I would love to explore. You know, Conor Brand got a pretty good fan base in the UK. Would love to go international with it. So, you know, we're focused on what we're focused on, but I would love that.
Hey Ryan, Devin Haney recently said that you look better now that you're back up.
I mean, by that, I think
Listen to that's the reason I'm playing this.
Taking a couple too many good shots.
Said two things in here that I could.
Hey Ryan, you and your brother Sean never had a fight like the Vargas brothers?
Yeah, to be honest, but I wouldn't do that shit at the win. But you get banned from it too.
Ryan,
yeah, I mean, all brothers fight. You gotta just keep it moving. They'll make up.
Ryan, do you have the fastest hands in boxing?
I believe so.
Who do you think second?
Right now, we got some quick hands, man. Look.
In a way,
he got a good explosion. Shit, even Shushu, I'm thinking of a highlight that Shushu did. The left hook that was pretty fucking quick. There's a lot of fast fire. I can't really say who's number two.
Any of your other opponents remind you of Barrios at all?
Just because of the height, maybe Hearn. But he fights a certain way that's very generic, but he's very good at it. You know what I mean? He's just right here. Like it's just
21st, right? So you champ.
How you picture somebody to fight, really? Good?
Telling you, man. One thing I played that for a reason because he said a couple things in that caught my attention, and I could kind of level with him, and it made me feel like he paying attention. Look. Let's make no mistake about it, man. Ryan's biggest issue has always been him, right? His lack of commitment, focus, discipline, stuff like that. We see the talent. You know he got skills. I know people say he only got a left hook. He got more than a left hook. You get what I'm saying? If you really watch him, you know that. If you really listen to him at times when through all the trolling and the little antics and stuff, when he say certain things, he speak with some type of substance. He said two things there that, you know, caught my attention, and I already was thinking to a degree on one of them anyway when it comes to Barrios. He said two things. He said, what did you see there? He said, what did you see in his eyes? He said, I don't really think he won it. And remember, I was saying to y'all, he don't sound like the champion. The way he talking, like I get it. I ain't saying he's supposed to trash talk him. That's not what I'm looking for. But I just want to hear you sound like you're the champion. He sound like he a challenger. Or like, you get me? Like, he don't sound for sure. He don't sound certain. Like, he don't sound for sure of himself. And then he said, you know, I think he's a little worn down too. You got to think back-to-back draws, tough fights, grueling fights, getting your face beat up, barely hanging on to your title. Now you're getting in here with a younger, fresher guy that's faster than you, I think. Yeah, you tall, you got some size, but that shit don't mean nothing. You get cracked with one of them left hooks, and even a right hand, you can go. You know what I mean? And like bro saying, I just don't trust that Joe Goosen is going to be the guy to guide you to victory at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it. Yeah, I don't know what's up. CJ was good. I don't know what up with all that super fanboying, but look, I root for Mario Barrios, man. He's one of them guys that ain't turned down smoke and got in there to fight, right? Some could argue that Ryan Garcia do not even deserve the opportunity, right? I ain't going to even get into that. We know what his history is. We know how the WBC fake banned him and then, you know, basically championed him and ushered him into this spot because they feel like he sell tickets and they can make money off, right? That's what this play is. And I think maybe even a step further, if he wins this fight, it's better for the business of boxing, right? Because they could try to make a fight between him and I guess Devin Haney and a unification. I see the play. I think the only reason that they would even give him this opportunity is exactly for that. Like, so if you're Ryan Garcia, this is a must win for him.
Seriously, they throwing you an alley-oop, boy, on the backboard. Son, as they said, man, they throwing you an alley off the backboard. You ain't worked for it. You got beat up by Rolly. When active with your injury, you pop back out off the fake band. And the WBC out here vouching for you heavily, like you turned your whole life around. Like you fully focused, like you just made some mistakes and you'll never do it again. They ushered you into a title shot with a guy that's coming off back-to-back draws. And that second draw, arguably, he lost, right? The first one, he just took some real punishment, right? That second one, people thought, man, he put hands on you. You know what I'm saying? And now they're throwing you in there with Ryan Garcia. That's an alley-oop to me. Even if they intentionally or unintentionally did it, the stage couldn't be set better for Ryan Garcia to be a world champion. Like, if you can't become a world champion with this opportunity right here, you just, I don't think it's gonna happen for you. You'll be a fool to ruin this. Like, it's crazy as it seems. Like, think about it. Barrios has taken some wear and tear. He could be a little shot worn in this fight. Ryan being faster, younger, fresher, less wear and tear. It could be a rough night. It could be a rough night. Man, I'm telling you, I'm Mario pick. The fifth Golden Girl is your trainer. Said Ryan Garcia. Oh, sure. You like Ryan Garcia, huh? Yeah, man. Look, I'm rooting for Barrios, but I think he got an uphill battle. I think the tough fights could start to take their toll. You know, I think he at the point where, your trainer ain't gonna make a break, but it can certainly help, right? I think the point of where Mario Barrios is at in his career, like, I think he is who he is. I don't think the trainer alone is going to be the end-all, be-all. But like I said, he seems like a guy that just need that little bit of push, a little fire in his ass. Like Queenie said, a little tenacity, push him a little bit, right? Motivate him, keep him focused, dialed in, locked in. That's why I was screaming out Vergil Hunter at first, somebody he used to work with. But he went in a totally different direction. He went with Tuxedo Joe, Miami Vice Joe, Chest Out Joe. You know what I'm saying? I think he's gonna be a non-factor in this fight. He really gonna have to fight a smart fight with Ryan, man. Ryan obviously looked like he is in some shape, which is good. At 47, that could be even better for him, right? We've seen it when he went up against Devin Haney. You know how he blew. We remember how he blew weight there. So now I think he got a little breathing room. He should be able to make this weight and be able to compete for this title. And oddly enough, even Mario Barrios, this is another video I got of theirs where they did a sit down. Mario Barrios was talking about how confident Ryan is. Like, it just seemed like, I don't know, it don't sound like, man, I'm coming to keep my title. It almost sounds like, you get me? Like, I know my title could get taken from me. Like, we're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. We're going to keep it rolling, man. I'm going to try not to stop it too much, man. So we could just get to it. Let me pull this up. Last trainer Barrios look good. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I think he need. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Gene, so you think you got, man? I think he got a closet full, Joe. I think he got a rack full, bro. I think Gene Jacket Joe got a closet full of them joints. Let's get to this, man. Let's pull this joint up, man. Jean Jacket Joseph. Jean Jacket got hella jean jackets in the stash. Let's pull this up, man. This sit down right here had me like, I don't know. Maybe I'll just be looking to hear certain things. Like Barrios coming on back-to-back draws. You want to assure the people that you go out here and win, bro.
Dang! Hey, you know what that means? Don't do that. Nah, I'm boxing. Bro, see? Funny ass. No! Goofy ass.
Yo, where are you? We're in the garage.
I love you, bro. Hey, you ready for today? Hey, let's go. Hey, you got something that water too? Guys, where my coffee? Is that kid working? First streamer to ever
I mean, first person to ever stream a real boxing press conference.
I've never been to a press conference ever, bro.
Dang!
Ever.
Let's go.
Like that, look, Ryan loving the festivities and all the extra stuff. But they did this sit down, man, and I know talk is cheap, but I don't expect everybody to go above and beyond the trash talk, bro. You got to speak with some type of confidence, man. You got to speak like you know what you about to go out there and do. That's all. Just some reassurance. Like you speak like you know what I mean? Like you belong. Not this old passive, you know, my opponent is confident. Like him, man. We don't need to hear about him from you. I want to hear about you. You know what I'm saying? Like what you want. You know what I'm saying? What's your mentality going into this fight? Come on, Barrios. This back-to-back. I know I ain't the only one that know seeing them back-to-back draws. I know you ain't trying to have another one. I know you're not trying to run the risk of losing. He the more popular guy. You getting older and longer in the tooth, man. They might be ready to sacrifice you for that dollar. Know what I mean? The big fight implications after this. Mario Barrios, let's not ignore it. Are you gonna be the one that single-handedly catapults him back into a rematch with Devin Haney and a potential unification at 47? Or are you gonna stop all that shit? That's what I want to know. I just want more confidence from that dude. All right, so let me get to this. Let me skip this shit. I don't care about none of this shit.
Queen ran in the building. All you guys in the shop back here?
Go.
Please.
Yeah, nah, I ain't looking for him to talk trash. Just be sure of yourself. Sound like you sure of yourself, right? Like, don't sound like you so sure of your opponent and how confident he is. And he's really confident. Like, bro, are you confident? That's what I'm looking for. That's all I want to hear. You know what I mean? Confidence, like you know you belong. It's a make or break for him. For both of these dudes, make or break fights. Ryan Garcia, bro, when are you going to take advantage of the opportunities that you've been given, right? When you fell short with Tank, you thought you had it with Devin, you cheated, that didn't work. You got beat up by Rolly, and here you go with a title shot. Like you on a strikeout. Like at this point, you gotta make something shake. And Mario Barrios, at this point, you gotta prove that you belong to still have that title, man. That shit dangling in the balance. PGH wouldn't do it. And I'm telling you, Ryan is gonna be the one. He would be the one at this time to slip right in here when you ain't been looking your best, when you starting to look like you've had better days behind you. You know what I'm saying? Your best days could be behind you. Let's see. You got to prove that to not be the case. You know what I'm saying? Flossy, what up, bro? You know what I'm saying? You got to prove that not to be the case. So I need to see that. I need to see that from Mario.
Josh, you're on?
Yeah, I'm on.
Okay.
Once I will need to grab some on this.
Oh, yeah.
Rodriguez, Hammerhand, shout out to Jersey.
Get the photo. All right, guys, if you guys want to move a little bit.
It's on now? Is it on now?
Thank you, guys. Marcus, how you doing?
I'm good.
You ready?
Yeah.
Speedy?
Chris Mannix.
Everything's speedy. Good. How's that? Perfect for me.
Yes, sir.
All right.
We have
What time it come on?
A little bit if there's room.
Perfect, thank you.
Set.
It's boxing, so I'm with it.
On February 21st, live on DAZN, welterweight gold will be on the line when Mario Barrios defends his WBC title against Ryan Garcia. For Barrios, it's a chance to add another big name to his resume. For Ryan Garcia, it's a chance to win his first world title and quiet some of the critics along the way. That happens on February 21st. Today, they face off. Fellas, good to see both of you. Mario, you do have a pretty impressive resume. Guys like Keith Thurman, Gervonta Davis, most recently Manny Pacquiao. Do you see Ryan Garcia as being on that kind of level?
I mean, he's definitely here for a reason. He's dangerous, everything that he brings in there. So, I mean, he's definitely worthy of to being a live opponent.
Sound like a qualified yes there.
Yeah.
Worthy of being a live opponent is a lot of words.
Yeah, he is.
Ryan, what do you think of that?
I mean, you don't know which Ryan's going to show up, to be real. So I don't even know which one shows up until I'm there. So at the end of the day, if he's about to get the worst one for him.
this time around, you know. So at the end of the day, you know, when I'm at my top of my game in top condition, top form, I'm definitely worthy for sure, 100%. You know, when I'm not, I'll say maybe not. But when I'm on top of my shit, I definitely am.
Do you think the best of him can beat the best of you?
No.
I mean, you're asking like a pretty, like, you know what he's gonna answer. That's like
I'm getting there, right?
Okay, my bad. I mean, what's he gonna say? Nah, he ain't gonna beat me. You know, it's kind of crazy to say. I'll be like, bro, just don't even fight.
I'm building.
All right, I got you. My bad. I'm gonna let you do your thing.
You had a few options, you know, coming into the making of this fight. You could have pursued a rematch with Rolly Romero. There was conversation about you fighting Jake Paul just this past year, but you told everybody that this was the fight you wanted. Why was this the fight that you wanted?
You know, I try to let all my decisions.
Yeah, Barrios not a big talker, never from anything I've seen. And I want to be clear, that's not what I was looking for him to do, right? Step out his element, but just, you know, sound like you sure, like you belong on this stage. You get me? Just that normal fighter confidence that every fighter has, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm hearing it wrong, but that's why I'm gonna try to play this through without stopping and let y'all hear it, see what y'all think about it. Maybe it's just me.
Be led by God, and I felt like this was the right, you know, decision to make. And you know, he's a great fighter. You know, he's never been in a bad fight. He's always come in a fight. Even in the championship rounds, you see that he's firing back and finds a way to, you know, make sure the gap ain't too far out.
Definitely not a draw that attention to himself.
He's one of those guys that's gonna come to fight. You know, and we're going to have a great one on our hands. So he just seemed like the right person, to be real.
Is it Mario Barrios or is it the belt?
Oh, it's definitely the belt, too. You know, Mario got I want to touch it. You know, they say it's bad luck, so I might not even touch it yet. But, you know, I'm coming to take that. And, you know, he's the champion. He got to defend it, and that's why we're here.
Mario, why do you think he targeted you for this fight?
I'm not sure, you know, but I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I do have the WBC, something that everybody wants. So I mean, I know regardless, you know, that's what everybody is gunning for.
You've seen Ryan against Devin Haney, showing, as he said, one version of Ryan Garcia, different version against Rolly Romero. What did you think of what you saw against Romero last May?
You know, I don't really, you know, think so much into that. You know, I look into like the best version of, you know, that we have seen of him, and that's the version that I'm getting ready for.
Ryan, you said you don't know which version of you is going to show up.
Yeah, I mean, I know which one's version is going to show up this fight. You know, at the end of the day, you know, that Rolly camp was just a hard one to get by. You know, I was doing a lot of stupid shit, not treating my body like a temple. Before that, I mean, obviously I had a year layoff. But it's okay. It's behind us. I'm ready to I position my body to be in top form. I feel in top form, top shape. And that's what he's going to get, you know, the best version of me.
What's different?
See, like that, and that's what I mean, y'all. That's simple stuff. You see with Ryan talking, he ain't trash talking him. He's just talking like, all right, normal confidence. Like, Barrios, maybe it's his body language in his joint too. His arms folded, head all kind of, you know, just like talking like, maybe he just ain't, you know. And I ain't saying oversell it, but man, pick your head up, man. You got a dangerous guy. This dude, I know some people in position that probably want him to win because of what it could mean financially moving forward. So you got to talk like, man, you ain't getting this shit, bro. That's all. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through me type deal.
Man, we just started early, man. We started way out, you know. Didn't wait for somebody to give me a date, and made sure that when I came into camp, I was already ready to fire off. And, you know, everything's clicking perfectly now.
Mario, what do you see as some of your advantages coming into this fight?
I think the advantages I have coming to this fight is just overall, just like everything. You know, my experience. You know, who I've been in the ring with, who I faced. I think, you know, the boxing IQ. I think I have that on my side. You know, Hart. I think yeah, there's a lot going into this fight that I know that I am the better fighter.
He does have more experience at a higher level than you probably do over a number of years. Do you think that? So you're shaking your head, maybe don't think that's true.
I mean, it's debatable. You know, everybody has, you know, a time to, you know, everybody, say somebody's fighting 10 years, not everybody develops the same and all that. So it's kind of like, you know, he could say.
It's crazy because Tank took both of their O's.
He has a lot of experience, but Luke Campbell had a lot of experience. A lot of people have a lot of experience, but when you get in there, it's how on point you are that night. Your experience could, say you're not on your shit. Some of that experience fades.
You see what I'm saying, Joe? Like he like just like going through the motions. Like, yo, Barrios, pick your head up, pick your energy up just a bit. That's all. I ain't saying go out of your body to try to trash talk. That don't do it for me. But I want to, Ryan just sound like, yo, like a lot more confident. To the point where even
so we'll see.
Barrios gonna speak about Ryan's
that night, but
it's crazy.
I feel like I have a lot of experience as well, and when I'm in top condition, then I feel like it all shows. So we will see February 21st.
When you watch Mario's fights, what do you see?
Like I said, I see an overall consistent, really good fighter. You know what I mean? There's nothing that like super pops out to me, but I know that when he steps in the ring, you're gonna get that version of him every time. He's been pretty consistent. He's pretty sharp with some counters. But there's a lot of things I see that I could take advantage of, but we'll see come that fight night.
I was asking him about kind of the resume that he has, and if you're on that level.
Yeah.
Do you believe he's on the level of the guys that you fought? The Luke Campbell's, the Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney?
Well, for sure. I mean, he's without a doubt. He's definitely a worthy opponent, a good representation of the world champion, and that's what makes it exciting. That's what's fun about it. We don't want no, patty cakes here, brother. We want somebody that could fight. So yeah, no, man, it's truly an honor to fight a good champion and have this opportunity.
Mario, Ryan's going to come in looking to fight, so like you said there. Is that the kind of fight you're expecting, a physical one?
No, yeah, definitely. I mean, that's the type of fights, I'm usually, they give me pumped. That's one of the reasons why, we did, choose Ryan, for this next fight. Because we know, he wants to strap. And, I know a Ryan that's on his shit, he's going to come with it. And, it's going to be a great night, for everybody tuned in, a great night for boxing. And,
I'm going to spice it. The only thing I'm worried about him for is Joe don't stop fights. So if he's getting cut, he ain't going to stop the fight. I'm just telling you, he ain't going to stop that fight. I know you don't want it, but he ain't coming to save you. I tell you that. Like, Joe is one of those guys. So, because I predict it's going to be a bloody fight. I'm being dead serious. I think it's going to be a lot of cuts. I'm just saying. Mark my words. And I think he's going to need to stop it, but he won't. But hey, you're a warrior. You're Aztec warrior. So I'm right? So
Ryan said it's going to be a lot of blood, a lot of cuts. Boxing dad, what up?
It was interesting.
A lot of blood, a lot of cuts.
For a long time. You made the decision to change trainers, and you made the decision to go to Joe Goosen, who most recently trained Ryan Garcia. I guess I'll start with you on this one, Ryan. What did you think when you found out that your former trainer was going to be training him?
Look at my lips. Oh, he already know. This is about to be it's going to be bad because I know all that. I know what he's training like. I know everything. They could say, oh, he knows, but he didn't train with me long enough. Been knowing Joe since I was 17. I know exactly, and I haven't trained with him. I just watched him, so I know exactly how he trains his fighter, exactly what they're doing. So to me, it was like, oh, thank God you gave me an advantage. Like, it's just another advantage for me. And, word leaks, things leak, Joe was a part of that. I don't want to get too into it, but,
Do you think Joe was leaking stuff out of
I don't know. I didn't say that. Allegedly. I don't know.
Yeah, he is.
No clue.
Mario, a lot of trainers.
This shit is crazy. It's funny saying all this, but Mario Barrios sitting over there like, man, at this moment, he knew he messed up. Like, come on, man. Sitting over there, you done gave him jean jacket, Joe. He's like, man, I know what he trains like, He basically said Joe was part of being that mole in the camp. Now he a mole for you.
Boxing, why'd you go with the one that used to train Ryan Garcia?
I mean, it was like, I'm in like a position with these next couple of years. I want to do as much as I can with boxing. And, I mean, I was having like little issues in my last couple camps. And it was just kind of one of those things that me and my team felt that I needed to do in the moment, change the scenery, change this. And, I mean, the move with Joe, it had nothing to do with Ryan. Like, that was going to happen regardless of whether this fight was made or not.
KV Jab was good.
Kind of coincidence that it happened happen next.
You think it was a coincidence?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I think it was. I don't think it was more like I don't think it was like, hey, I'm gonna do this to try to throw him off. I'll be real. I think it was a missed chess move. I don't think it was a good chess move, but we'll see. You know?
Why don't you think it was a good chess
I just
move?
don't think it's a good fit for him. You know? I don't. I think Bob was cool. I fucked with Bob. Bob was a good trainer. So we'll see. We'll see though. Maybe he can prove me wrong. Shit, we'll see. Right? That's the whole point of this.
How's the fit then?
It's been good. I mean, I stayed. I came out here to LA. Worked with Joe for a week in November. I liked it, and then I came right back beginning of December, and then that's when we started camp.
Has he suggested he knows some things about how to beat Ryan Garcia?
Oh, definitely. But I mean, there's things just even in general, just as a fighter, things I see in his style that I could take advantage of, and and then I mean, of course, too, like everything that Joe brings to the table. So I mean, I'm.
I guess it's just his energy for me. That's all, y'all. And maybe that means nothing. Because one thing about Barrios that we do know, we never seen him get in there and not give it everything, right, and get in there and fight. So he ain't got no quit up in him. But I did the two things that Ryan said stand out, man. He said he's think he getting a little bit worn down. Maybe he could be wrong or right about that, but I think that is a real possibility, given that his past having tough fights, being in there with some top guys, getting stopped, getting beat up, you know what I mean? That stuff do start to weigh on you, man. Wear and tear is real. By the time is undefeated, you start getting longer in the tooth, you know what I mean? With each fight, I mean, you got to learn how to allow some fights to not be as tough on you, right? And Barrios, his face break up really quick, so see, Ryan talking about cuts and blood and stuff. That is a possibility. And if that happens with him, it's going to get interesting, man. It's just his energy, arms all folded, like non-confrontational to me. Like, I don't know. Just body language. And again, maybe that's Mario Barrios and it don't mean shit, but we'll see fight night. But again, man, I just wish he had a little bit of different energy here.
Confident.
Like, he just pretty chill, so it's all good.
And just the work that we're putting in.
What do you think Joe's telling him about you?
I mean, same thing as everybody says, left hand, make sure that's up, you gotta protect it, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's what I would imagine he's saying.
Big Tex was good, my guy.
It's probably, other little things like that. They drill a lot of just keeping the hands up all day long. So it's like here, 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 here. But, this freestyle type of boxing, with technique is gonna overwhelm this man. That's just simple point blank period.
So you think it's better for you that he's working with a trainer you're familiar with than?
Oh yeah, in my eyes, But because I know I've already said some stuff that the guy's already told him. But again, like he said, boxing is one-on-one. At the end of the day, he's a free thinker. I'm a free thinker. He feels like he has some shots that can land. I also feel that same way. So that's the fun part about it. We're all planning. And hopefully that executes it well.
Ryan said, Joe's not going to stop this fight. It's going to be a physical fight, a bloody fight. You're smiling when you're hearing that. Is that the kind of fight you want?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily that's the fight I want, but it's never a fight that I shy away from. Gone out of my shield before. Like I said, every time I step in there, I give it, whatever I have that day. And that's the way like this fight goes. If it ends in a bloody battle, then it does. And I'm never shied away from that.
I respect that. I honestly do. I do see that in him. He definitely gives everything he got in that ring. And it's dope to see.
Do you think that we didn't see that power in the last fight against Rolly? I'm sure there were a lot of reasons, like you talked about there. But are you certain? Are you confident that power of yours that we saw at 135 to a degree at 140 is still there?
100%. Yeah, it's just. Some people just have off nights, brother. Tom Brady can't have a great night every night. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things that didn't come in top form, and I was looking like a deer in headlights. This is what it is. But in the end of the day, if you really watch the fight, I really didn't really get hit too much. I just didn't throw. I lost because I was uninterested in the fight. But if you watch it, I didn't really get hit consistently. It was just like I kind of almost just didn't take it. It was there for me to win. I just didn't throw no punches, so.
It's funny to see if when it's all said and done, how many of these dudes actually gonna compete in 5 different divisions when it's all said and done. I ain't forget about that conversation too.
Yeah, I mean, it's behind us, like I said. Again, just wanting. I've been begging myself to get to this, back to where I'm at now, and I'm here, and I'm excited, and I could feel just the excitement of a fight now, and I'm happy. I'm interested for sure.
You're familiar with climbing the weight classes, 135, 140. Now you're here at 147. Do you think the fact that you've been at 147 for a pretty long time now, is that an advantage for you?
I think so. You know, I mean, Ryan, he's not a small dude, so he's not somebody that I feel like, you know, has to grow into the weight. But yeah, I mean, I've been here at welterweight now for going on like four and a half years. I feel very established now. You know, as a welterweight, I feel like, you know, I'm definitely in my prime at this division, and so yeah, you know, I think you know that's something that, you know, can benefit me, you know, in the fight.
Do you think he's different than the guy we saw at 135 and 140?
I think he's right too. I think that's one thing about Ryan that you can't take into account with everybody else. I don't think the weight is going to be much of an issue. I think it'll come down to who's better prepared, you know, skills and stuff like that. I just think, you know, Barrios is a big guy. I mean, tall and big dude. Been up at 47 for a while. Ryan just getting there, but he belonged up there. It seemed like probably for a while, right? So he kind of where he should be, closer to where he should be for sure, Ryan. So I don't think the weight will be the issue, but let's see if the wear and tear catches up to Mario Barrios, and if Ryan is able to catch up to him with that left hook.
Oh, it's hard to say. You know, like he said himself, right? It depends on what Ryan shows up. I just know, you know, I'm getting ready, you know, to fight, you know, a focused Ryan or a Ryan that's ready, and that's all I'm really worried about.
It's a big fight, I think, for both of you guys. Putting the belt aside, I mean,
It's like, who's gonna get that third loss type shit? I don't want that.
I know.
I'm cool with two. Three's like, you climbing up the ranks with that one. So it's like, I don't want to lose this one.
It sounds like that's in your head, like this, the importance of the fight.
Fuck
beyond
yeah,
that.
this is like everything. Like right here, I'm giving every shit I got. So he's definitely gonna beat the best version of Ryan. So
see, and that's what I want to hear. I know it's just talk, but that's what I want to hear. Like I want to hear, like, acknowledge, look, you don't want to lose again. You just got beat by Rolly. You can't afford back-to-back losses. You ain't even supposed to be here. So in a strange way, like he would be playing with house money, but the fact that he can't afford another loss either, he got to take this shit serious. And so do Barrios. You ain't trying to get beat up again, because if that title gets snatched up off you, I think you could forget about your championship days, man. It's going to be really hard for you to snatch back a title at 47 with the way these parts moving on the board, man. So this is a must-win fight for both of these dudes, and I want to see them both approach it and sound like that's what it is, because it is. There's no way to ignore it. It's a must-win fight.
if he does, right? So, yeah, man, like he should be excited. He gained the best version, or not excited. However,
you got the two draws back to back. Kept the belt. That's the most important thing. But I mean, is this fight just as important to you at this stage of your career?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, every time now, you know, the strap is on the line. You know, that's everything that I worked for, you know, to get into this position. And yeah, so you know, a win on the 21st, you know, that just means everything for me, everything for my career, you know, to keep moving forward. But
he said he
you know,
cool with two.
First, you know, I had to make sure.
He said 3 getting up there a little bit.
Yeah, I take care of Ryan on the fight.
He ain't trying to get beat up again.
Punch. You're both warriors in the ring. Is this the kind of fight that you believe ends in a knockout?
I just think it's going to be a great fight. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's just one of them. For sure, people don't expect it to be like a good one. It's going to be a good one. Because this guy, he'll punish you if you ain't on your shit more than a Rollies would, more than, you know, some other people would, because he's very consistent. So he's not going to be, like, hesitant. You got to be on your shit. So thank God I am. Oh, my God. But, yeah.
So you're not
thank God I am.
I'm just saying it's going to be a fucking nice fight, however it be, you know? Could be that. I mean, however the finale want to go, but we'll see.
Mario, how do you see this fight playing out?
I see it. Definitely one of those fights, you know, you don't want to get up, use the restroom. You don't want to get up, get some drinks or anything. I said anything can happen at any time. You know, I know Ryan. I know, like I said, he's explosive. He's dangerous, and you know, I know I'm the the same type of fighter, right? Like one punch with us can change the whole fight.
I will say I think his power got better at 47. I would say that. Yeah, just throw that in there.
February 21st, Ryan Garcia.
He's up there complimenting each other, man. He about to Barrios. He trying to take your title. Barrios up here, friendly as hell. He don't fight like that, but I'm just saying, this energy mixed with the last couple of times I seen him in the ring is just not encouraging for me. I just wish I would have got something different. Now, it don't have to mean anything at all. You get in a fight, maybe he whooped Ryan's ass, but he gonna have to show me that. I think he got an uphill battle. I really do.
Mario Barrios, WBC welterweight title on the line.
Ryan's speed could be an issue. I could be wrong. We're gonna find out though. I hope he win educated that. In a way, I do. Cool little sit down shot. Chris Mannix sitting down with this strange, awkward fellow. Ryan Garcia's, man. That was pretty cool. A cool little sit down from them boys. From them fools. You know what I mean? Ryan is he said he ready to go. He gotta show it. You know what I'm saying? Get out there and fight your ass off, G. We gonna keep rolling, man. Behind the Hands TV, my dog was good, bro. Barrios about to recklessly get that title to Ryan. I'm telling you, look, my overall feelings is Ryan just seems a little bit more animated and ready to go, but that's to be expected. He looked like he is in shape, taking it serious. Barrios acknowledged how confident he is. Barrios' coach acknowledged what kind of shape Ryan going to be in. Why that matters or why he's speaking on that is beyond me. Miami Vice Joe is no longer Jean Jacket Joe. You know what I'm saying? He about to get Ryan a world title without even coaching. I don't think he's going to be an X factor. I think Ryan was spot on with the, Barrios possibly being worn down after his last two fights. That is a real possibility, man. He run the risk of being worn, and that could be bad going in there with a young, fast guy like Ryan Garcia that's looking to stop you, because make no mistake, it's what he's looking to do, stop you. So you got to be on point, Mario, man. I'm a little concerned for you. You know what I'm saying? Your energy ain't where I would like it to be, but it's not the end of the world, right? You still got to go out there and fight that fight. And I hope that you're prepared, but I just don't know what he was thinking. I don't think Joe Goosen was the move. I'm standing on that. I just don't feel like that. I don't feel like that was some type of fix or something like that. I don't think Joe Goosen is just need to be left to commentate, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he gonna have to prove that he want this title, because his last two outings ain't been promising. So we'll see. It's gonna be the Ugas Barrios. I think it's crazy. I mean, it could be that Thrill Hill. Anything's possible. But what I'm leaning towards Thrill is it being the Barrios that's coming all back-to-back draws and looking real nonchalant in this presser. That's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting the combination of things to reflect the fact that you went and got Joe Goosen. You went and got a damn near a celebrity trainer, bro. For real. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't think that was the move at this point in your career. I think you could have did something different. You know what I'm saying? I think you could have went with somebody that light a fire up under you. Like, I can see if you went with him because you felt like he coached with Ryan and would give you an advantage. I don't even think that's the case. So it's like, I think you could have went in a different direction. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody that's going to be able to coach you up if it ain't going right. And I just don't see that being Joe Goosen right now. Y'all stupid. TKO stoppage batters don't know when to say when. Ref gonna save him. And look, I don't know if you heard him behind the hands. He said, and you with Joe Goosen, he said, Joe ain't gonna stop it. He said, if you get cut or something, like, Joe ain't gonna stop it. I know, like, he gonna let you go. Like, so that's crazy, yo. Imagine being with a trainer that your opponent could tell you, if you get cut, he ain't gonna stop it. He gonna let you fight. Hell nah, man. You ain't go get the right trainer. He said Turkey cut his beard. He probably looked funny as hell with it. So yeah, man, behind the hands, it's gonna be a tough fight for Barrios, I believe. I ain't saying it's gonna be easy for Ryan, but he's younger and fresher with less mileage on it and wear and tear. They got the same many losses, I believe, but Barrios has some really grueling fights that Ryan Garcia, even in his losses, ain't been the worst, right? Like Mario Barrios seemingly took more punishment in one of his fights than Ryan did in both his losses, right? So, man, it's crazy. 50 people in the building. Hit that like button, y'all. Sub to the channel. All the good stuff, man. We're gonna keep rolling. Nah, this better be AI. This does nah. This shit. This better be AI. Oh nah, man. Hell nah. Hold on, yeah. Flag on the play. This shit better be AI, bro. I'm telling you. So the jab would be key this fight. Yeah, Barrios got a really good jab, but like, can he sustain it? That's the thing, because he'll show flashes of that jab, like he'll use it, right? And you'll be like, all right, Barrios looks sharp. That's the thing. He got a tendency to start kind of fast, right? And then he'll fizzle down, go away from it, and then he'll allow you to start picking it up. That's what I fear. Like, he gotta start fast and try to maintain maintain his lead, if that makes sense, right? You can't let the fight get away from you, man. Santos stepped down and brought in good.
Zofa, boxing.
Bro. Hell nah, man. No, I'm tired of y'all. I'm about to end the live. I'm about to end the fucking live. Yo, who authorized this shit? Oh shit, yo. What's wrong with this man? Why would he back out? Why would he back out with the butt naked face, bro? Like, what's this deal talking about Zuffa boxing, bro? I can't get past the beard, bro. I can't get past the naked face, bro. What the hell? This is Turkish Al Sheikh right here, man.
Today is the first card for our new company.
And he dressed like an American. He dressed like an American. Somebody told Turkey got to get with the program, bro. Oh my God, yo, fire
White and TKO. I hope you enjoy it. This is new
Turkey
revolution for boxing.
UPS with that clean
get
face.
Boxing great.
About to work for the fire department.
Thank you.
About to go put out his first fire with that naked ass face, boy. Turkey dressed like an American, bro. He just wanted to tell us about Zuffa boxing real quick. Okay, young man. Oh my God, yo, boxing is crazy, yo. They just doing shit right now. You just did that for no reason. I just had babyface Turk. Turk like, man, I had to get Turk was probably trying to disguise himself or something, bro. Young man, okay, young man. See what you did there, Turkish? Nah, that's funny though, man. Turk crazy. He shot out, man. But yeah, man. Good fight between Ryan and Barrios. Like I said, I wouldn't mind seeing Barrios win. You know, obviously some things with Ryan just turned me off as a boxing fan, but if he can fully commit himself to this fight, be disciplined, make the weight, and compete and win, then it is what it is, right? I ain't about to cry about it. But Sound a little more motivated than Barrios. You know what I mean? That could be deceiving. Barrios always comes to fight. He is the Azteca warrior, right? He fights with his heart on his sleeve. That's not always good. It's not always bad, right? It works. It works when it works, right? And it don't when it don't. I think it could be risky with Ryan, allowing him to be able to touch your chin. The dude is dangerous. He fast. He got some explosive punching power. So you definitely don't want any, you know, like I said, hit you with a shot you don't see. I could see him getting dry. I could see him knocking Barrios out. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I could see him stopping him. I could see him being the second person to stop him or the first person to stop him since Tank. Blue Hustle, man, what it do, my guy? Turkey like a Saudi stud. Saudi stud is diabolical, yo.
For our new company, Zofa Boxing.
Zofa.
With our partner, Dana White and TKO. I hope you enjoy it. This is new revolution for boxing. Let's get boxing great again.
Let's get boxing great again. He said, look, he looking like Jonah Hill, the Saudi version. The Saudi version of Jonah Hill is crazy. Yeah, that's wild, man. Shout out to him, though. We're going to see what this Zuffa boxing look like. We're going to see, though. You're going to see Turk. Yeah, but fire whoever authorized that, and they got you dressed like an American. Bro got on a first down or some shit, man. Got on a puffy coat. You know what I mean? Somebody tell Turkey out of super bad. She's crazy. So real quick before I get to the next thing, I wanted to speak on this too. Because Jesse Hart and Khalil Cole got a fight coming up. And YSM had did a live about it. Shout out to Jesse Hart. He made weight. He made the 175-pound weight limit. I think he was like 174 and change or whatever. Khalil Cole's like 182 and change. So he blew weight by like 8 pounds, damn near close to 8 pounds, 7 and some change, something to that effect. Man, that's ridiculous. Like I said before, you know, we don't do no bashing, but you can hold a guy accountable without bashing him, man. You know, he a Jersey bred fighter, but you got to tighten up. I know maybe you was nursing an injury, which is why the fight may have got postponed to begin with, right? I think you had a hand injury or something. Maybe that could have led to throwing some things off, and maybe you just didn't have the kind of camp you was aiming to have. But I mean, you pushed him. Y'all been going back and forth. You look like you straight, but I couldn't envision like what the heck. Like anytime somebody missed weight by that much, there has to be an underlying story. Like there has to be something. Not saying it's good or bad. It could just be what it is, but I want to know what was the real reason. Was it a lack of like discipline and just saying hell with the weight? Because that's what people gonna think. They like, man, 8 pounds. I could 8. That's crazy. 8 is crazy. So 7 change, 8, whatever is crazy. And it's gonna be hard to explain that, but like I said, it had to be something go wrong because that's a lot. That's nothing to sneeze at. That ain't like, it ain't 0.8. We talking about 8, damn near 8 full pounds, 7 and change or whatever. He's 182 and some change or something like that. That's crazy. You had to have something go wrong. But now my question is, what kind of camp have you had overall? Regardless of what, shout out to Jesse Hart. He said, oh, nah, you got to see me still. Like, we rumbling. We taking a fight. He was on YSM. Shout out to him. He was doing an interview over there. He said, hey, you ain't getting out this fight. Hey, man, what I want to know is, I've been hearing this a lot, and they've been pushing this ever since the postponement, man. They've been saying Khalil Cole don't want the fight. He's been trying to get out the fight. This was his attempt to get out the fight, blowing weight. Probably thought he wasn't going to take it, but he taking it. I don't know, but I think whenever something like this happens, the best thing you could do is go out there and fight your ass off, right? Definitely want to get the win. You know, Khalil Cole was talking the talk. You know, he's saying don't run. He gonna hurt him. You know, you got Jesse Hart like, bro, I'm gonna press the button. I got you. I seen your weakness already in one of your fights, and your fight with Gallegos. I'm gonna push the button. You know what I mean? You got 2 guys that's willing and able and they ready, but I question, like, is this gonna affect you going into the fight, right? If you 182 now, you just completely blew the weight. What's your rehydration gonna look like? Are you rehydrated already? Like, what's going on? Like, what kind of camp did you have? Is this gonna affect your performance? we seen before when you had some things going on and your one and only loss that you eventually avenged, right? But we did see when you not your best, what it could look like when you hampered by whether it's injuries or anything from outside the ring, right? We've seen it. So my question is that gonna show his head again in this fight, bro? Shit is tomorrow, right? This Friday, this tomorrow, you know what I mean? It's the Muratalla and, you know what I mean, Andy Cruz card, right? Or how you gonna look? You know what I mean? You blew the hell out of it. Y'all already big boys, and you blew it. You damn near in another weight class, bro. So, man, I just hope that it's some type of reason and some type of genuine explanation as to why you would miss weight by that much. And I hope for your sake and your career that it doesn't hamper you to the point where you can't go out there and perform. Because, look, Jesse Hart is a vet in the game. He's been around, seasoned. You know what I'm saying? He's been in there with some guys. He fought some guys. He took some bumps and bruises, but he could fight. He tough. He gritty. You know what I mean? He got that Philly pride about him, like I always say. He gonna come to fight. But if you compromised in any way, that could be problematic for you. You know what I'm saying? With a guy that's motivated and that is in shape. You know, Greg said he was getting up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning running and stuff. You know what I mean? Putting in the miles. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? Cold as hell wintertime, putting in miles. You know what I mean? Jesse Hart was. So he's seemingly focused and in shape. He looked good and ready to go. That's my question. Like, or did you overlook him? Well, what happened? What the hell happened? Cause I ain't got no excuses. I just want to know what the hell happened at this point. Cause something had to happen. You better have a reason for it. But you better hope this don't impact the fight, right? I want to still see 2 guys rumble. I rock with both, support both, but you know, missing weight is missing weight, especially by that much. That's outrageous. You know what I'm saying? Lucky for you that the fight's still going on. We seen a title fight, right? A title fight. You know, we did title on the line with Edwin De Los Santos back in June, and it didn't go through because of the 4 pounds Keyshawn was overweight, or the 3.7, 4.3, whatever he was over, right? He was 139 and change. So it was like 4.3, I think he was over, right? Fight got canceled. You damn near doubled what Keyshawn did in the fight with De Los Santos. And Jesse Hart said, nah, not so fast. Give me that. That's why I want to know. You know what I mean? I want to see what I'm definitely tuning into this fight because of the controversy. So maybe it's not all bad that you blew weight, but people are going to be looking at you like it's nasty work. They talking about you right now. You're getting nailed to the cross. Some of it deservingly so. Tighten up. I don't know what the issue was. Y'all gotta treat y'all bodies, man. All of them injuries start mounting up and got you missing and blowing weight, man. You can't afford it, man, because this is a meaningful fight. This is looked as a step up type of fight. Jesse Hart got a lot of experience. You got 12 fights. Shit, he got about 34 pro fights, something like that. So I think he like 31-3 or something like that. So, and 2 of them losses came to Zordo and the other one to Joe Smith. So, man, you got your work cut out for you. Jesse been around, man. Could be, right? Behind the hands, you wonder, right? Because, like, what else could it be, man? Like, your career, yo, you don't want, you ain't trying to go back to that drawing board, G. You are not trying to see that drawing board again. You are not, especially after selling it, pushing it, man. I like this stuff. Jesse Hart talking that talk. Hey, look, Jesse Hart ready to rumble. Let me see if I might pull something up. Let me see. Jesse Hart ready to rumble, bro. Shout out to the homie YSN, man. We're gonna play a little bit of this. Hold on, man. We're gonna play a little bit. We're gonna play it. We're gonna play it. We're gonna play it. There we go. Tighten you right up. Get you right where you need to go. There you go, Johnny. Get you where you need to go, fam. You know what I'm saying? Get you where you need to go. How was good, my guy? Come back under another fake page, you know what I mean? Shout out to the YouTube haters, man. You know what I mean? Where would I be without y'all? You know what I'm saying? Where would I be without the YouTube haters, man? Huh? Where would I be without you goofy some of my guns, man? We're going to pull some of this up, y'all. We're going to listen to this, man. Jesse Hart, I like this energy, you know what I'm saying? I like both fighters, support both, rock with both. You know, Khalil Coke, obviously younger, fresher, came along after Jesse. Been watching Jesse for years, you know what I'm saying? Watch this come up, his wins, his losses. He's still here. I just always like to appreciate his energy, man. He gonna get in there and try to fight you, man. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna do no laying down. You feel me? He ain't gonna do no laying down. Let's talk about it. But he was doing an interview with Mill from YSM. And I like it, yo. Naked face turkey is hilarious, yo. Man, that is wild.
Talk to me.
Mill, he's not like that. These boys.
No. And look, he already got that energy. I told you, shout out to
got come
YSM.
through with just
I was
your
watching this
ass.
live when he was over there.
Nigga got the.
Nah, because he come right on with it.
I'm that guy because I'm the devil. The first part of the training camp is over.
Jesse Hart on that. Oh man, my bad.
Wait, can y'all hear Jess fine?
I turned the volume all the way up.
Look, he ready.
I turned it up. My volume
Hey,
up.
Tango,
Bro.
can you hear Jesse?
He's
y'all hear Jesse fine?
good, homie.
All good? All right, wait. I'm gonna go get my headphones, Jess. Give me one second.
All right.
Talk to the people while I go, man.
What's up, y'all? I'm out Vegas.
That's
the first part of the training camp is over. We made weight, and this boy's acting crazy out here. People kept saying all this bullshit.
Damn,
he was
Lil,
popping it and all this. I know it's in the fight of heart. I can smell fear. I'm that guy because I'm the devil, for real, for real. I believe in God, but about this boxing shit, I am on everybody's ass real hard. Pause.
Nope,
He
no, you
ducking
ain't gotta say
tacos.
pause.
This
We know
man
what you
came
mean.
in
You
8
coming for
pounds
heads.
over the contracted weight. And he's still talking about, yeah. He's still trying to not fight me. I said, yeah, I agreed to everything. He's still not trying to get in that ring with me with 10-ounce gloves on. Because again, when we spar, I put that shit on his ass. He felt me in there. I'm not giving up. Ain't no none of that in my blood, man. He popped all that yesterday. He gotta see me, gang. I don't care how much he overweight. He 8 pounds overweight. He still gotta see me, gang. I'm from 28th and Burks, block for real. Nigga got to pay. Nigga got to pay, man. He got to pay for all that shit he was talking out here, popping it like that and doing all that. The man got to pay, man. He gotta pay. And y'all was with him and y'all riding with him. The man gotta meet his maker. Everybody gotta meet their fucking maker, and everybody gotta face what they were saying. Even if I'm popping it, I gotta show up to that. I still gotta come to school. I'm from North Philly, 28th and Burks, gang. When you from North Philly, everybody gotta meet their maker. Ain't no bullshit. Not just one person, not just 2 person, not just 3 person. Everybody gotta meet their maker. Even if you ain't got it, you gotta come through with just your ass. I ain't never ducked no action. Never
I'm
ducked.
telling you. And you can say what you want about him. You can say he took losses before, but that's what happened when you don't duck smoke. So that's why, like behind that, me too, I could respect and appreciate his energy because he being genuine. You gonna have to beat him up, and you know, Khalil Cole's my guy. Is one of the Jersey guys, man. He got to prove it after this 8 pounds. All eyes is gonna be on you. They like, bro, 7, 8 pounds is wild. What happened, youngin? You know, you coming off an injury. You know, you avenged the loss in your last fight, but the fight before that, you took a loss, right? Wasn't doing so good there. What's going on, right? Are you slipping? Are you not focused, right? Is that 8 pounds going to lead to you taking another loss, having to go back to the drawing board? You know what I mean? We got to see, because he like, bro, you trying to get out this fight. I keep hearing that. I ain't, of course you hearing it from that side, but it's a reason why, man. So Khalil Cole going to have to answer big, come fight night. You know what I'm saying? I'm expecting him to still go out there and show out because despite him missing a weight, he don't look like he in no bad shape. But we gonna find out. Looks could be deceiving. You get tested and took through some rounds. We gonna see if something up with you or not. Hannibal, what it do?
Never was scared to fight, not nobody. I'm a real one in this game, nigga.
Yeah, he is.
Yes. I don't know what you said so far, But news broke earlier. Khalil Cole missed weight by, was it 7 or was it 8 pounds?
8 pounds, man.
Just be mad
I
at
guess
me.
the
8
first question
pounds,
that
man.
everybody's going to ask is the fight still going to happen?
Somebody said, why I'm so angry? Because why I'm so angry? Because he had 8 weeks to train. He knew he had to meet me. He know he had to see me. You had 8 weeks. You had the same amount of weeks I trained. And y'all tried to give me a short week to get prepared for this. They tried to let him train earlier, and they tried to thought I was like, no, I still was on. That's why I'm mad, because he popped all that. He popped everything. He popped all that. He come in unprofessional, 8 pounds over the contracted weight. He don't want to rumble me.
Shout out to the homie YSM, man. Y'all already know, man. Tap into my guy if y'all haven't. And I like this, man. This was perfect timing. He did it right after it happened. You know, got his boy up there and chopped it up, man. So this energy was authentic as hell, man. Look, he feel like he bust his ass in training camp. This is a fight that got postponed before due to I believe Khalil Cole having some type of hand injury, I believe, and now it's that. And for that to happen, then be postponed, and then you get a full training camp, like he said, you still miss weight. Yeah, he on fire. He feel like y'all meaning Team Cole, y'all trying to find a way out. At least that's what Jesse Hart feel, right?
Go ahead, Mill. What's your question again? I'm sorry, Mill.
First, the question. Well, we'll get to if the fight's going to happen. First time you were supposed to fight on the Jerron Ennis Usman Lima undercard, co-main event again. He gets a hand injury. Then y'all revisit the fight, and then now he comes in 8 pounds overweight. What's going through your mind, like at the official weigh-in?
He don't want to fight. He's scared to death. Now this shit is getting ready to come down.
Yeah,
when the
Jesse got
shit
the
really
pop,
hit the
sure.
fan. Holy, he's serious. Y'all ain't see his eyes at the press conference yesterday when we was popping it in each other's face? How he turned this way, he talking to someone, and I'm in his face like it's over, nigga. It's over. Your told shit is over. It's coming to an end right now. You done. You ain't see my energy. You ain't feel that, Mill? Through the camera, through the lens. Them niggas ain't feel that.
If the face-off, like both of the face-offs had the boxing world buzzing. Like for people.
And I was dead serious. He was bluffing. There's a difference when you got a real one in your face and you bluffing. You really ain't gonna bust. I'm gonna throw this shit. And if a nigga dare me to jump off the building, I'm gonna do that too. He's a bluffer, Mill. He's not like that. These boys bluffing. The real was always hearing me. I ain't never ducked no action. They said Gilberto Ramirez. I fought him the first time. He broke my rib, had me pissing blood. I said, let's run it back. What type of man gonna face that? What type of individual is gonna say, yo, I was pissing blood. He fractured my rib, and I still want that action because he can't beat me. I'm in a hospital bed talking to Brad Goodman in where we was in Arizona the first time we fought. I said, yo, I need it back. I'm pissing blood. I want that. I need that back.
Crazy.
However many fights it take me to get that rematch, I need it back. I'm a real live dog, a junkyard one. They kept this dog out in the cold. And I come here and you doing all this pump faking for these cameras, and you doing all this for Instagram, and you popping it like you that. And you come in 8 pounds over.
I'm play it because they did the face off, and I believe Cole had pushed Jesse Hart, so that's what Jesse Hart speaking to too. That is his energy amped up. This gonna lead to a good fight. Cole still with the 8 pounds, still look like shouldn't hamper him, but
y'all
we
gotta
gonna find
understand
out.
my frustrations, and he still gotta see it. They tried to call a fight off. The Las Vegas commissioner. I came in a pound under the contracted weight. I'm in shape. I'm ready.
Wait, so the fight is still going on?
Still going on.
Jesse, you fighting this dude, and he came in.
Cause I'm a dog, nigga. I want my wreck. Oh, you gotta see me. I'm locking the door, Mill. I'm not letting him get out that door. I'm locking it, pussy. No, you locked in the ground with me. I don't give a fuck about no weight or none of that. This moral. This is where the 28th and Burks come in me at. You popped all that shit, pussy. I'm locking the door. You're not going nowhere. You locked in this cell with me right now, nigga.
Yes. Khalil is a very good fighter.
Yeah, he don't
right?
give a damn, bro. He
So
want
you're
to fight.
He a coward. If he
wait,
ain't got all the skill, he a coward.
I
Don't
know,
mean
but
nothing.
what I'm saying is it's not like for anybody watching, it's not like Khalil is a turkey. Khalil can punch. Khalil has boxing skill. You are
What it
willing to
mean?
step.
What it mean
You,
if a nigga don't got no heart though, Mill? It don't
I
mean
feel you.
nothing.
No, when I'm trying to give people context. You are willing to go in the ring on an 8-pound deficit to face Khalil Coe.
Cause I want that wreck. He gotta see me.
Mm-hmm.
He gotta duck. He not ducking this. You talked all that shit. You got me Jamaica.
It'd be smart for him to do it, Al Booger. Yeah, he definitely living on the edge. I love this energy. I love it. Dante, what's good, Brody? I love it, man. Show us something, man. Come fight night, man. He say he ready to go. You know what I'm
He
saying?
gotta meet me in the ring, and I'm
Bro, what's
on
good with
ass.
it?
I ain't joking and I ain't playing. He gotta see me. He ducked all that shit yesterday. He got my daughter mad. My daughter called me crying, Dad, why he push you this, that, and the third on stage, bro? I'm on his ass, bro.
No,
Not gonna
yeah.
play with me like that. Play
He
with my fucking
motivated.
daughter like, excuse
I
my
love
language, man.
this.
Play with my kid like that. Have my kid riled up because of a push and all that. I'm not playing with this nigga, man. This nigga
Yeah.
gotta see me, man. I'm gonna do something heinous to this nigga, man.
He going in the vocabulary. He said, I'm gonna do something
Jesse, you've been in
heinous
here with the
to him.
best.
Right.
Roberto Ramirez,
Fuck dead
fucking
ass, bro.
huge dude.
Let's
Now he's
get
fighting
it,
a
man.
cruiserweight, and he looks big at
Little
cruiserweight.
cold, man.
Right.
Joe Smith, Sullivan Barrera, all dangerous guys. All
Right.
guys that are punchers, all guys who are skillful.
Right.
Mindset wise, how do you prepare yourself to go in there with? I know you're dangerous too, but how you know you got guys that duck, you got guys that look for softer touches.
Yeah.
Why are you this way?
Cause I'm a gladiator. Like this man just tagged Tago. He said, this a gladiator. I'm a fucking warrior. You put me out in the cold, I'm a warrior and I'm Achilles. I feel like I got Achilles blood in me, bro. I feel like that. I got alligator blood in me, bro. When I was a kid, my pop said, man, it's not the size of a man, it's the heart in the man. It's the heart in the man that'll win some fights, that'll win some shit, that you can take over. And I just really, on God, bro. I feel like I ain't the biggest. I never been the biggest. I got my cousin Eric here, bro. He'll tell you I never been the biggest kid. I only weighed 96 pounds, soaking wet. But I always believe what my dad told me. Bro, your heart, bro. You gotta have a
Thing is, Jesse always had this type of energy, like about him, confidence. That's why I liked him. Like he ain't biting his tongue on nothing for nobody. Energy the same, win, lose, or draw. He talking just like this.
Biggest heart.
Everybody got a little extra, because of the circumstances surrounding this fight. But this is how he always is, for real, for real. Oh shit, my bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Because you like don't mean nothing. You gotta have more heart. You gotta have your mind got to be more stronger than theirs. Your heart got to be on it. Like, and I believe my dad. He said everybody had Pop said that, but I just believe my
Alligator
Pop
blood, right?
From a kid. Like, damn, Dad, you think I can do that? And ever since then, my dad told me that I jump off a building if they dare me to. I always believed that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in my heart, whatever y'all scared to do, I ain't scared to do nothing. That's why all these cuts come from my head, right here. I dived off the joint on the side of my house. Man, my cousin was just talking about it. Everybody, all the other kids was scared to do it. Nigga, I'm doing it. Come on, let's go. I ain't never been a coward, bro. I ain't never been a coward in my life. Never ran, never will from nothing. You talk all that shit, and now you come in here 8 pounds overweight, and then you say, "Oh no, I'm not fighting."
Swap,
Matchroom Eddie Hearn was. I should have seen how disappointed Eddie Hearn.
Wait. All right, so peel back the curtain for us. He misses weight. What happens after that? Like, what's the whole process, and what was it like in the background?
He comes in at 183 pounds. I get on the scale first with all my clothes on. At 176 pounds, was it, Greg? 176.0 with all my clothes on. I just made it because I overpound. Then I get on the scale with my clothes off because you got to mind you, it was a title on the line for the WBC.
Oh
So
shit, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that lower USNBC title he had, the regional belt. The WBC was like only Jesse can fight for it if he on weight. I get on the scale to meet his requirements so I can still fight him at over the 175-pound weight limit. Then I take all my clothes off. I take all my clothes off. I'm 174.5 or 6 or something. I'm a pound under the contractor, the original contractor weight. So the WBC, like, you can still sign. So I see Eddie face.
How you feeling?
Eddie like, this is disgusting. Like, he said something,
right
some foreign, you know, they over there, they talk real like, this is absurd. This is ridiculous, Nick. Like, he said something like that. So I'm like, man, why he talking like that? Like, looking at Khalil. And Khalil looking, but he not saying nothing to me. He not trying to even look in my eyes. But I start screaming. He still got to see me in there. I don't care about no weight. He got to speak them words. He got to back that shit up. My daughter called me last night. Talking about, Dad, I ain't like that push. I don't like when nobody touch you, Dad. You gotta do this. Yeah, rubbish. And he was saying rubbish and stuff like that. This is rubbish, mate. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was just really, really bad on Khalil
8
Cole's
pounds
part.
is bogus.
And he got to see me.
Damn, Cole, what happened?
He came in 8 pounds overweight, and then we negotiated about a purse. But it's mainly not about the money to me. It's mainly about the words, man. How he was doing yesterday, how he was acting. He pushing on me and he trying to move me out the way. And I'm like, I know he's a coward. In my heart,
I'm gonna play the
I've seen his type before. They big bitches, man. They like Debo's. Debo still had heart though. Niggas still pulled the ratchet on him. He was still like, nigga, what you gonna do with that? Make me mad? If you pull a ratchet on him, he'll leave. But he not even a D. He just a big, scary, bitch ass nigga, and I don't like that shit.
Damn.
I know these niggas was pussy from Jersey. He got all these Jersey people here. Yeah. And they screaming in the crowd, Jersey. And I'm from North Philly, and I'm like, what y'all known for? What Jersey ever was, what y'all ever do? What you ever do to Philadelphia? What they ever do, man? What we know them niggas for? Nothing. Who? Name
I have to remain impartial while conducting the interview.
What we know Jersey for, Mel? Can I ask you a question? That's my question to you. Can you just please? What is Jersey known for? For wreck? For violence? For any? What is they known for?
And you got to.
What do I know Jersey for?
What do you know
Jersey
for?
They both got to win after this.
I know Jersey for the shore. I know Jersey for farms.
Atlantic City.
Now it's definitely it's some real spots in Jersey, Patterson, Newark, and all that. But overall, Jersey is not known.
Do we talk about Jersey and Philadelphia like Jersey is doing? No. Do we do that?
No.
No, we don't. No, we don't in Philadelphia. I'm gonna tell you this. They talk about everybody from Philadelphia, and he was saying, I be over Philly a lot because we popping, nigga. Because that's where the real shit at. He said, because I be in Philly more. You don't be in Philly more than me. You just be in Philly for boxing, but you partake in us because we like that and we thorough.
He just on his mind. I like it.
From Jersey, but y'all cool.
Let's see what Khalil Cole do.
What's up, Mel?
Jersey.
Who we talking about?
Tomorrow night.
Yo, I don't half my family. Like people don't know. Like, I got a big portion of my family from
Really known for being dirty.
Now, it's, like I said, there's spots in Jersey. You know, niggas out Newark. Niggas out Patterson, niggas out Canyon. They get into it. But as far as Philadelphia,
crazy. Hart. Know what I'm saying? Hey, Khalil, as Hart calling him Khalil. Nah, he got to stand on business though, missing weight by that much. So, but let's see. But Khalil Cole is skillful, man. It ain't gonna be an easy fight if he's in any kind of shape. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like Troy Nash. Shout out to Shelton. What's good with it? Shout out to Troy Nash.
Nah, Philadelphia doesn't really worry about
niggas from Jersey. Right. I thank you. That's what I said yesterday. I was like, man.
But in that same respect, nobody from Jersey worried about people. Like, I think I could speak for Jersey. As a matter of fact, I know I can. Jersey don't give a where you from. We don't care. And we don't even got to single out nobody. We don't care. I'm pretty sure you ask Khalil Cole, he's gonna say the same shit. telling you, Core got the same type of energy. Jersey, we don't care where you from. the fade, you could get the fade. Don't matter where you from. That shit don't matter. When you can fight, and when you can't, you can't. Good for Jesse Hart.
I said, yo, Jersey.
Let's see.
Said,
Jesse Hart going to get
you can see me on the mic.
This would be the first time, Shelton, if he gets stopped.
From Jersey.
I said
Jersey. I said he from Jersey. People like, Jersey, what do you say about Jersey? Bro, y'all not known for nothing. Everything y'all do is corny to us in Philly. Y'all rappers corny. Y'all battle rappers corny.
Nah, that's cap. That's cap. See, man, why we can't just make it boxing, though? Because now you got to come for the whole Jersey. The battle rappers corny is fucking cap, bro. That's cap bad, bro. That's cap, man. Dude, you gonna be mad at Kobe, mad at Kobe. You gotta be mad at the whole
come to our
Jersey.
city to really see what's really going on. Y'all can't dress. And y'all just corny. This nigga had on a jeans set with a belt with his girl. Them niggas is corny. And he got a belt. Like, you supposed to know where the sauce at. Nigga.
Yo, Shay, that's my baby. Leave Shay out of it.
No, I'm not saying nothing about her, but she was popping it too. I ain't saying nothing about her. She cool, but I'm saying I seen a picture. This nigga can't even dress. He talking about Jersey. You can't even. What is you doing? You got on this little chain piece on your neck. Talking about on his joint. He fidgeting with his hands. When a nigga fidgeting like on a 50 Cent joint. And at the press conference, I don't trust him. He's scared. He's scared. What you keep moving for? If you see me at the press conference, I was talking. I was like, yeah, he all right. Yeah, he got his lick back against a 140-pounder. But Mill, I need you to be honest, Mill. I need you to be honest for the people that's on here. Did I not tell you he was scared?
Oh, Khalil, I would be shocked, surprised, appalled if Khalil Cole got in the ring tomorrow night and was scared. Now I get it, he have his reasons for it, right? He said maybe he was fidgety, he missed weight, he was trying to get out of the fight, he really don't want it. All that stuff sound cool, but when that man get in the ring, he gonna fight. This is gonna be a good fight, and I love the energy from Jesse Hart, even though he just came for the whole Jersey. Khalil Cole gonna have something to say about that, in the ring. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They mad with Virginia for a minute too, but they love you, homie. Yeah. The Jessica Peace Queen, how you feel? Yeah, Cole and Demon Time, he come for the whole Jersey. Khalil Cole gonna get in there and do his thing, though. You know what I mean? He gonna get in there and do his thing. I love his energy, but Cole gonna fight for sure.
In the gym.
He gonna hold
just
it down.
Just a yes or no question.
Yes.
I need you to answer. Did I tell you that, Mill?
Yes.
You said I don't really got him down for not fighting, Hart. I got him down for you said, Mill,
I think Khalil's a good fighter. That's my young boy. I think he's a good fighter, and I think Khalil got a heart.
That's exactly what you told me, Mill.
Yes.
That's exactly what Mill told me. He said, "No, Jess, I believe he gonna fight. I believe he got heart. He been out there working with Rel for 8 weeks. You gave him all the accolades in the world. I get out here, and he 8 pounds overweight. And he knew I was coming. He knew he had to meet his maker. He knocked on the devil's door. He knocked on the devil's door. Not once, but twice. And then he said he not fighting. And then I said, because the money they was trying to give me was like too much out of his purse. I was like, I don't care about the weight. I want to run with him. He's like, I ain't fighting. See, this is what y'all don't know. He said, I'm not fighting. I don't want to fight. He said, I'm not fighting if y'all taking all that money out of my purse. Then I said, give him some money back. Tell him we still for fight on. His eyes, y'all should have seen his eyes, bro. Y'all should have seen his eyes. He had on his hoodie. His eyes was like looking at, we in negotiations now because he's 8 pounds over. He like, still gonna fight. I came in yelling, you still got to see me, pussy. You still, I came in, Greg, talking about, calm down, Hart. I need that energy for tomorrow. We got to do this. I'm intimidating. I'm telling Eddie, man. Eddie, he's scared. He knew I was coming out here. He knew. He still found a way to try to get out of this shit. Come on, bro. I'm a real one. I'm a fighter.
Appreciate the $5 super chat from my man Golden Winnie. Chill, Sue Surf, already cooked Reed. I don't know what that has to do with it. Like, we talking about boxing.
Yeah, man. If you into battle rap, you know who Sue Surf is. He's saying Cook Reed, Dallas Reed is what saying from Philly. But yeah, that don't got nothing to do with nothing.
We talking about boxing. And
What she
mind
say?
you,
I don't even know. I'm
I
not.
think you said Sue Surf cooked Reed Dollars. And for
Y'all
anybody,
niggas don't even got. I don't even know who Sue Surf
yeah,
is, bro. Y'all gotta
yeah.
chill with these names.
I think that's a rapper. For anybody, Khalil's still my young boy. I fucks with him. He fucked up. He fucked up. And I'm not going to act like he didn't because I fuck with him. This ain't a good look. He fucked up. And looks like we still got to fight though.
He still got to see the devil,
Shout
bro.
out to Jesse Hart for
He still got to see
taking
me,
us
bro.
back.
I locked the door. There's nowhere to go, and we took the steps off the back porch, brother. Greg said we took the steps off the back porch, so he can't escape through the little. He can't take the fire escape. We took the fire escape off. You still trying to? I'm not fighting. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I ain't doing this. No, you gotta see me, gang. I'm retarded. You made my daughter call
Yeah,
me
right.
talking
Surf
about
one of the ones
you
too.
push him? Why you put your hands on my dad?
Definitely with the
My
battle
daughter,
rap.
my 13-year-old baby. My baby,
Yeah, for
Neil.
music, period.
She
He
don't
can
like
rap.
when nobody
Yes.
put her hands on her protector and don't, because she know. I tell all the time.
Listen
I
to
tell
some
my
Sue
child
Surf
this
next
every
week.
morning before
Push
she go
for
to
that.
school. Respect others as you want them to respect you. You hear me? And I drop her off and I tell her, yo, I will kill. If somebody play with you, you know daddy gonna go to jail or die. And that's what it's gonna be. About my child, about my daughter. That's what it's gonna be. So you got my daughter frightened a little bit with this pushing and all this talking, how you talking to me. Got to see me now. Nigga, this is not even about us. This about nigga,
Hey.
you made my daughter call me. We got a ticket. We
Hey.
on some other shit.
Hey, Just GH said tag him in. GH.
How you pick in?
Is he in the room?
Yeah, he in the room.
Okay.
Let him jump on.
GHB.
Let him tell y'all what's going on. Let GH tell y'all what happened.
All right, then make sure you come back because we want to ask you about the actual fight.
I'm coming back, and he gonna tell y'all the truth. Greg don't lie. One thing about Greg Hackett, on everything I love,
My brother
bro,
Mike
he
Kirk, how you
don't
feeling? Like,
lie about nothing. You could be
brother.
looking at a man, and then he telling me, no, you did some coward shit. No, when you did that, I ain't like. Y'all know how he talk, bro. He never lie. He'll tell a person to their face. Greg is that.
Jamil, how are you?
GHB is a fool, bro.
All right, we want to welcome the Lord of the Smoke to the building.
How are you, sir?
GHB. And for anybody that's talked shit or been critical, my man GH trains Jesse Hart in the co-main event of a DAZN fight. For anybody that's want to talk about that you're not successful or you know they're at such a top level, you're not successful in life, etc. My man GH's in Vegas at the Fountain Blue. No, you gotta let me talk my shit. My nigga GH is in Vegas. Fountain Blue will be on DAZN tomorrow night. GH, Khalil Cole misses.
GHB is a damn fool, bro. Hey, come on. This man is silly as hell, man. He come on acting a fool, man. Shout out to GHB. That's dope. To be on DAZN, getting the opportunity. That's why I say, man, you stay down, man. You believe in yourself, man. You can't knock the man. Can't knock him.
Weight by 7-8 pounds.
You can't. You can try if you want to.
We got to the weigh-in, the official weigh-in, and we noticed that the room was a little quiet. It was just, something was in the air. Something didn't feel right. So then a matchroom representative stepped up to us and said, he would like to talk to us, and he pulled us to a corner and he said, "Well, Khalil's 8 over." And I said, 8 over? Like Kobe? Kobe 8? He said, "Yeah, Kobe 8." I said, "Well, how does that work with 8? I heard of 3. I heard of 4 maybe, but 8 is like insane." So he was like, "Well, what does Jesse want to do?" So I turned around and I said, "Hart, what we doing?" Hart said, "We rumbling." I said, "Well, the man said we rumbling." I mean, like Hart said, we from Philadelphia. We don't really turn down smoke. We're not going to make it about the weight, even though it is about the 8. We're not going to make it about the weight, we prepared actually 2 camps. We had actually 2 camps because we were supposed to fight October. We were supposed to fight October 10th, was it, in Philadelphia, and it didn't happen because whatever happened. Khalil said he had a.
Excuse me. Appreciate you, fam. Forgot to come on at 6, man. Damn.
Fellas, excuse me. He had a he had a hand injury, and I guess he got past that, and they rescheduled for January 24th. So we here. So we thinking, from the body language, yesterday we thinking everything is fine. We thinking the weight, everything is cool. The way he was talking, we was like, all right, we here. So here we are. Now we 8 over. So technically 7. We're gonna say 7.
Why did you decide to take the fight? Like Khalil can rumble. Khalil's skillful.
For sure.
Giving an 8-pound advantage to a fighter that's already talented, it seems like it's giving away too much. Why? Why did y'all decide to do this?
Because if you do the math, though, if you get scientific about it, if he's 8 over, that means he was extremely over in the beginning of camp. So therefore, his camp wasn't based on skills. It wasn't based on strategy. His camp was based on him losing weight. So that's one issue that we're not worried about. And another thing is we worked hard, man. We worked hard, and Jesse was getting up 5 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, getting ready to run at 5 in the morning, hitting Kelly Drive in the dead winter. So, I mean, why would we allow him to ruin our moment? We are claiming the win. We are claiming the win because, this is what we came to do. We came to get the dub. So it's, we're not going to just turn it down because of 8 pounds.
Right, man. So I respect it again, man, because we seen Keyshawn, miss weight by half of that, and that shit still got stopped. And it wasn't the fighter, it was the team of the fighter, but still in all, they didn't accept the fight. But in this case, man, it was all systems go. Jesse Hart was like, nah, you still gotta see me. And he claims that Khalil Cole really don't want to fight. He said he wasn't fighting this and that. So we're gonna see, man. But I doubt if he get in there and curl out. That'd be disappointing if he did, but gotta be some type of reason why you would blow weight by that much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jesse on it. He is, man. He hyped. I feel him, man. I ain't mad at him. Talk your shit.
Are you surprised that the State Athletic Commission went ahead with this? Because normally there's like a certain threshold where they'll shut it down. Or is this because it's such a big fight that the fight has to go on?
I'm not surprised because when you look at the card, this is the fight. No disrespect to Andy Cruz, no disrespect to Muratalla, no disrespect to Amari Jones, no disrespect to Zaquin Moses, no disrespect to Madrimov, but this is the fight of the card. This is the most intriguing fight. This is the most action-packed fight. And they are the big fellas on the card. So, why would you want to pull the big fellas off of the card?
8 pounds.
And like they always do, they always make adjustments. And some adjustments was made. Some negotiation was had, and here we are.
Fighting, so.
Now, is this a situation where now the promotion kind of has to bend a lot with Jesse? Because, he's doing them a favor initially. That based off the rules of boxing that I know, once you step on the scale, you are entitled to your full fight purse. Is that correct?
From what we're understanding, that is correct, but in different cases, meaning different sanctioning bodies. I mean, not
State Athletic Commissions.
State Athletic. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, my mind's all over the place right now. I don't know. We went through a lot, but yeah, we finding out that is true in certain spots. But we at the same time we just was looking to fight. Hart, believe it or not, this is not the first time we went through this. Even though this is only our fourth fight together, right? We actually went through this about 2 fights ago. Hart for the guy that came in at like around 192 or something like that. So end up stopping the guy. So, we here.
Does this change your approach as the trainer? Does it change the game plan a little bit? Like, are you thinking about the fight differently?
No, because one thing we know about Khalil Cole, even though even though he did come in overweight, he does blow up. So we was prepared for him to blow up anyway. We wasn't really worried about that part. It's just the fact that he's a little bit more blown up before the fight. So he's going to be even bigger fight night. So actually that gives us more of an advantage, if you ask me.
Okay. Salute to my man Fighting Words with Bang. Subscribe to the channel. As soon as this fight is, as soon as the fight's over, they're gonna have the smoke show and Sunday dinner where they're gonna recap the Zuffa card. Unless Bang, you doing the Zuffa card too, or you doing the Zuffa card tonight? Either or, tune in to Sunday dinner.
Well, look, man, this was a good conversation, man. You got to hear from GHB that's training Jesse Hart. You got to hear from Jesse Hart that lets you know, look, no amount of weight was going to stop him from taking this fight. And we're going to see if Khalil Cole's compromised, if he had a fat camp, if he wasn't able to work on the skills and strategy, game plans, and things like that, right? You know what I mean? Jesse Hart is the kind of guy that will prove that if that is the case. So we're gonna see, man. Just though, you never know, man. You never know. But he blew weight. Good thing for them. We still got to fight. You know what I mean? Gotta give Jesse Hart a lot of credit for taking that fight and with no hesitation. Like, he on it. And it was supposed to be like a push between them two. Let me pull this up real quick. So he said he had his daughter worried about this push, little shove on the stage. Jesse Hart said he bringing that smoke for getting pushed, man. Don't push. You hear me? He said don't push. Hold on, where is it at? I think this is it. Khalil Cole gotta make a statement, man. At least try to. You can't just win that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to weigh in the chief support of the evening as Mr. Eddie Hearn from Matchroom Boxing is proud to present 10 rounds for the WBC USA Light Heavyweight Championship. Now making his way to the stage, professional record, 31 victories, 3 defeats. He has 25 big wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the former USBA, NABO, and NABF champion and the former 2-time world title challenger. He fights out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Jesse Hard Work Hart.
Hell no! Hell no! Oh.
And his opponent now.
That music fugazi as hell, bro. Why are they playing stripper music, bro? Or like go-go music?
His 10 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Jersey City, New Jersey, the big stepper, Khalil Cole.
All right, bugging with that go-go music, man. That shit pissing me off, man. Bogus ass dudes. Why would they ever have that?
174.6. $182.8 for Khalil Cole. 182.8.
This felt go-go-ish to me, shall we? Okay, that what it was. That was the push that the baby girl was talking about. The push. This man blew weight by that much. That was crazy. Okay, with a little push right there. So we got to fight, man. Jesse said, look, man, that ain't stopping nothing. Nah, he ain't even look embarrassed. Hell no. So we gonna see, man. That's just not a good sign though, missing weight by that much. But as far as his physique, he don't look out of shape. But again, looks can be deceiving. You don't know what kind of road work he did. You just don't know what kind of training camp he had overall. But For me, anytime you miss weight by that much, there's no convincing me you had a great training camp. You know what I'm saying? It's no. It's like he already knew it or something. And I wonder, is it any truth to the things that Jesse Hart was saying? But we're gonna find out in the fight if he really didn't want to fight. If he was looking for a way out. The ring gonna tell. The ring gonna tell it all. So we'll see. We'll see. But nonetheless, I can't wait to see this fight though. Unfortunately, he blew weight by that much. Nasty work. Khalil Coke, tighten up. I know you're coming off an injury, but that's just unreal, man. That's crazy. But we'll see. Fight still on. You got an opportunity. This is a must-win fight for either one of y'all, if you ask me. You just lost a couple fights removed from a loss. So can't afford to get beat now. You talked a good game. Jesse talked a great game. Now y'all got to perform tomorrow. The truth, the ring will tell the truth. Yeah, man. Don't be them. Y'all, we be seeing the ceremonial joints a lot of times, shower with these weigh-ins too. We be seeing the ceremonial weigh-ins. But let's keep rolling, man. We've been seeing all this stuff. Like y'all seen, we seen a back and forth with Oscar and Vergil and all that different stuff, right? And Eddie Hearn was asked about it, and Oscar seemingly squashed the beef with his fighter. I think he knew Vergil Ortiz was right about everything. He was right about My bad, y'all. Man, my bad. My bad. But we gonna finish out. We gonna close out, man. So my bad, y'all. I don't know why my power had went out. That's the second time in like a week or two that happened, and I don't like it. But we ain't about to cry. We about to keep it pushing. I gotta get to this. Where is this? Need this interview from Oscar, where he squashes his beef with his fighter. Seemingly so. Smart move, if you ask.
No, it's
shout out to y'all that rocked out and stayed here while I was getting that fixed. I appreciate y'all. We still got 40 people in the building. Hit the like button, sub to the channel. We're gonna keep rocking. We're gonna see what Oscar had to say, and I'm gonna play a little short video from Eddie Hearn as well. I hope I haven't listened to this, so I hope he's saying some things that we want to hear. Because we all know what we need. You know what fight we need to see.
Look, being up there is you get like a Hawkeye's view, you know, of behind the scenes of, you know, what everybody's looking at and thinking, and you know, you feel the energy, and so it feels pretty good. I really do think this fight is going to be a very entertaining fight. The welterweight division is an open division right now, and it's there for the taking. And I think that, you know, just the fact that Barrios went the distance and had a draw with the great Manny Pacquiao, you know, he speaks volumes, you know, about Barrios. But then you have...
I mean, nah. If this was Manny Pacquiao that was younger, fresher, more dangerous, more vibrant, you know, closer to his heyday, then yeah, going the distance, that would have said something about Barrios. But Barrios going the distance with the older version of Manny, the even older version that, you know, Ugas beat up and had him getting fed by his wife, you know what I mean? Nah, that's the guy. You beat the older version of that guy, and you didn't beat him. You went to distance and had a draw with that guy, and a lot of people thought he beat you. So, nah, man, that doesn't say a lot about Barrios. He's supposed to be a young, fresh champion. You know, I get it. It's the you know, it's the legend in Manny Pacquiao, but him just being that far removed from his prime and, you know, closer to 50 than he is 40, nah, that's not saying much about Mario. I mean, to a degree, you hung in there with the great Manny Pacquiao, but if that version of Pacquiao gave you fits, these younger fighters are going to also, I think it's reasonable to believe they're going to give you tough time too, but we'll see.
Ryan, who I see him very focused. I see him determined and ready, and you know, I hear he's looking great. He really wants this, so I think we're gonna see a hell of a fight. Maybe there's gonna be knockdowns with either guy, but this is really a fight of who really wants it more. You have to dig deep down inside to really want this fight and win. I don't know who's going to do that.
He gave the WBC a little shout out with the ring girls and everything.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
No, that's awesome. I mean, look, I've said it before, and I will always preach this. Every single fighter in the world wants to fight for a world title belt. The WBC, the WBO, the WBA, the IBF. They all want to fight for the title, and they should, because that's the history of the game. That's the game we love because of the belts. Being called world champion, the history 100 years back. I mean, I want to be mentioned with Jake LaMotta. I want to be mentioned with Sugar Ray Robinson. All these fighters want to be mentioned with their heroes. And this is what it's all about. So Ryan doing that, you know, it's respect for the WBC.
What do you make of the him switching trainers and the whole little trainer scuffle between them?
Yeah, look, one thing about Ryan is that he's very emotional, so he's gotta stay in his lane. He's gotta stay focused. I mean, this is obviously a tactic in Barrios' camp. You know, they want to distract him. They want to use these, you know, these psychological warfares and mind games and this and that. So Ryan has to just stay focused. Be determined, stay focused, stay in your lane. Once that bell rings, just be you.
How did you see Mario in that fight with Manny? And given that performance, how do you think he'll work this time around with Ryan?
I think Barrios respected Manny a little too much, because Barrios, obviously, he had the chance to possibly take him out or beat him with no problem. I think he had too much respect for Pacquiao, and I don't blame him because look, one thing about Pacquiao's like a sleeper. You think that you're gonna go in there and take him out easy because he's small, you know. Yeah, he has those big calves and he moves around a lot, but because he's small, you think, oh, this guy's gonna be easy. So psychologically, you're already like kind of betraying yourself,
overlooking him in a way.
You're overlooking him. So I think he did good considering, you know, the circumstances, but he could have done better. But I'll tell you one thing. Because of that experience, because fighting with Pacquiao, being in there with a legend, Barrios, we're going to see a Barrios, a new Barrios. We're going to see a Barrios that we've never seen before because of that experience he had with Pacquiao.
Oscar, you went through the same with Ryan Garcia as you doing.
They always saying that. That's one thing I hate, man. Don't tell us that we about to see this new reinvented Mario Barrios. It's going to be the best version that we ever saw. We know damn well we're not about to see that. We didn't see that shit for the last 2 fights. I don't believe we about to see it for this one. I mean, good way to sell a fight or, you know, talk up the fight. But, I mean, you know, days are numbers, man. In boxing, man, you don't start dialing back the clock. Only a select few are able to, you know, seemingly dial it back and make it, you know, kind of go opposite, right? Dial back the clock and look like a younger version, fresh version of themselves. But oftentimes, man, the writing be on the wall. And I think, so I said, I think the back-to-back draws was very telling, man. Him having back-to-back draws, grueling fights, a knockout loss on his record, that was a grueling fight. The draws and just getting your face beat up and broken up. Like, now you're getting in there with a guy and Brian Garcia that's got a really good opportunity to beat you. Fighter Oscar wouldn't want it as a promoter. Yeah, right? The way he moved, he wouldn't like it. He wouldn't like it. Stepping stone champ. I'm telling you, Jean Jacket Joe ain't about to bring it out either. Nope. Jean Jacket Joe about to get slapped right with him.
With Vergil Ortiz, I know you can't comment on what's going on with Vergil, but you put out a statement saying that the Ennis, you're still pushing to make the Ennis fight for Vergil. Has any of that dust settled yet?
Well, I'm sorry. Can you repeat everything? Because I was somewhere else. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. You've gone with what you're going through with Vergil. Yeah. You experienced it with Ryan, so it's nothing new to you. Just any update on Vergil, because you said that you were still looking to concrete the fight between him and Ennis. It looks like you're still working towards satisfying, I guess, Vergil's demands and appeasing what's going on between both of you right now.
Well, my number one job is to make fights, and I always try and get the most money for my fighters, and you know, that's what a promoter does. And me as a fighter who understands the game, you know, I understand that Vergil Ortiz deserves the bigger half of the pie, you know, because of the resume, just because of, you know, who Vergil has fought and how he's performed. And so, you know, it's, yeah, 60-40 was a little ambitious, but it's what a promoter should do, is get the most money for your fighter.
Not if you go mess the fight up.
It's complicated now that it looks like Vergil has, you know, gone the route he has and wants to terminate his current contract with Golden Boy Promotions. How does that complicate, if anything? Because the fans are confused. You're saying you're still working on the fight. He wants to leave Golden Boy. How are things complicated?
Well, look, we have an ironclad deal with Vergil Ortiz. And, you know, obviously, look, I've never had anything wrong with Vergil. Even just 2 months ago, I believe, he was praising Golden Boy and how great of a job I've done for him and all that. So I don't feel it's Vergil Ortiz. I think Vergil Ortiz is a hell of a human being. His father's amazing, the way he trains him, and they're a dynamic duo. And so I've never had any beef with him. I'm looking forward to working together, getting the biggest fights, the most money possible, and moving forward. And so,
and to me, that's how you know. That's a dead giveaway that he knew he was kind of wrong, because now he making it about the money. Oh, the only reason I was doing it this way is because I'm trying to get you the bigger pie. You know, you're the biggest star based off resume. Nah, you know they don't base stars off resume. You know how that, you know it don't go like that, Oscar. Do he sell more tickets than Jerron Ennis? Has he sold out before? Boots has. You know it don't go like that, so he don't deserve a bigger share. Maybe Vergil and his people was telling him that's not the way to go about it. If you wasn't doing it in the public, right? If you was doing it behind closed doors, if you was communicating with Vergil's manager, I think you could have avoided this lawsuit. But you was hell-bent on one-upping Eddie Hearn and trying to make Vergil look like a boogeyman and make Boots and team or Ennis and Matchroom look like they ain't want to fight. And in reality, your fighter looking like he don't even want you to be promoting him no more because of the way you carry. So got to be mindful. And I said it. Remember, I was saying that he overplaying his hand. He making these public demands. And look who got tired of all the games. Vergil Ortiz. Crazy.
You know, we feel that that Vergil Ortiz is can be and will be a weight champion, and he will go in there and destroy anybody who is in front of him. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Last thing, Oscar, I saw your laughing emoji when they announced the SUFA CF1 card this Saturday. Your thoughts on, did you see the press conference, the promoting they're doing? They've launched a full line of SUFA boxing gear. The whole works, man. It looks like they got the old Showtime crew working with them. They're doing a lot of things. It looks like they're in negotiations with music. Your thoughts on their upcoming fight this Friday?
Zuffa?
Yeah, SUFA.
Zufas? Well,
you're trying to be funny.
What a hell of a start, right? I mean, they promised a new toy. They promised bigger and better, and me and Eddie Hearn, we don't know what we're doing, and this and that. And you're coming out with this? This is your big bang? Good luck, Dana. You got to try a little harder, baby.
Where are we at right now, Oscar, with the draw in his fight? Is there any movement whatsoever on it?
Is there any movement?
Yeah.
I'll discuss it with Eddie Hearn, who I believe is Ennis's promoter.
Yeah.
We'll discuss it. We'll talk about it. Yeah, I want to make this fight. This is the fight that everybody wants to see. So I want to watch this fight because it's a great matchup. So yeah, I'll talk to Eddie Hearn, and then we'll take it from there. But most definitely, you will see this fight.
In terms of Golden Boy landing a broadcaster, are you guys in?
He keeps saying it, but like I said, man, we could listen to what they say, but pay attention to what they do. Notice Vergil could have said anything, but his moves is what ended up being the loudest. You get what I'm saying? The lawsuit that made it kind of clear to the people that, hey man, you can't really call Vergil a duck. You can't say you don't want to fight. If he pissed off at Oscar, it ain't out the blue sky. It ain't out of thin air, right? He don't like the way he been carrying it. You've seen some of the lawsuit and what he was stating was the issue, so you know that it's not a matter of Vergil not ever wanting to fight. You know what I'm saying? That move was louder than anything Oscar has said, even up until this point. So his moves are going to have to be louder than his words at this point. Right now, he's just talking, but we ain't seeing nothing happen. He got sued, and let's see how you respond to that. You better figure it out, because the last thing you could afford is to be at odds with a guy like Ryan and a Vergil, man. You know, two of your prized possessions, you would think, two of your guys on the roster that you looking to still push and make money with. So you better get it together. Oscar, shout out to CJ Gifton and membership. Much love.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
right.
well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
He lose Ryan Ortiz, he gonna be in trouble, Nick. He will. Say high straight facts said he skied up, huh? Hey.
Negotiations again with the zone, or are you looking at other broadcasters?
Yeah, no, we've been in negotiations with the zone for quite a while now. Mm-hmm. So we've had a great relationship with the zone. We've put on some great events with the zone.
See, his energy is different now. Now it's all about the zone. Now it's positive. You see the switch when you overplay your hand and you doing the theatrics for the crowd, for the cameras and the microphones. And then now you see that he got to be honest. Yeah, you had a good relationship, but y'all wasn't doing no negotiating. You was doing that shit publicly. I told you, I knew I wasn't tripping. I knew it. Vergil was tired of that shit. Like, yo, what are you doing, dude? You talking about 60-40 in the public? Like, that's not even how we do business. You've never made one of Vergil Ortiz fights negotiating in public. Never. You know what I'm saying? And Vergil and his team probably knew it. So now you don't have no choice but to go a different route and go about it in a different manner, because the way he was doing it wasn't working. You know what I mean? Negotiations for a while. You see what I'm saying? You see, Shawa, and I think part of it is him overplaying his hand and trying to force that Vergil is the A side. But when you look at the numbers, the numbers don't suggest Vergil Ortiz being the A side over Jerron Ennis. It's just what it is.
There's no reason why that relationship
only his mouth
should end.
says that.
There's no reason. So, you know, we're going to continue to chip away. There's negotiations going back and forth from, I think we started back in October, November, even September of last year. So we're continuing. It's such a complex contract that it takes time. That's all it does. It takes time. But we're currently negotiating with the zone.
You see how fast that lawsuit came about when Vergil realized you was just playing. Now it takes time. I'm telling you, bro, too many games. Like he's singing a much different tune than he was before the lawsuit. Is all I'm saying. And I'm not knocking Oscar. He know the business better than me. But I'm just saying. What I feel like I observed is him playing games, and it caught up to him. His fighter got tired of the shit. His fighter got tired of it and sued him. And it not only sued him, it's threatening to be out. He want to get out of his contract. So Oscar De La Hoya, bro, like people say, move your fighters how you would have wanted to move as a fighter. If you believe in Vergil the way you say you do, then you wouldn't be negotiating in public. You would be doing it with the people that can move the needle and get things done. You can't do it in the public. We can't do nothing. You trying to one up Eddie Hearn. It's entertaining, but it doesn't do nothing for your fighter. It made your fighter look like he didn't want to fight when in fact it's you getting in the way. So much so that your fighter had to sue you. So come on, Oscar, the jig is up. The curtain has been, you know, the veil has been lifted, bro. We see what's up. We see what's up. We see that it's looking like it's you. It's looking like you, and it's not Vergil Ortiz that don't want to fight, dude. It's you. You don't want to fight. You don't want to fight. Shout out to the homie Al Booger gifting a membership. Much love, my
and brother. We ain't never got to box again. Whoa.
Right. Shout out to my brother Mike Kirkland. He said, thanks for seeing reality on how people move in boxing, not the narratives. Got to, man. You know why I'm able to see it, I think, Mike? Because I love it. You know what I mean? I want to see it so I could be able to give y'all something real when I'm talking about it. But Oscar, without shitting on him, I know he's been in the game for a while. He's one of the bigger promoters in the game, right? But you can tell when guys don't be wanting fights or when they're not in the rush because now it's all about the money. Now it takes time. Like you said, for as late as September, like y'all been negotiating for months. So Eddie Hearn ain't been lying. But you was trying to one up him and say Eddie Hearn is like basically full of shit. That's what your spill was. And now that you're being sued, now is we have a great relationship with the zone. We've been negotiating since then. So Eddie ain't been lying. And I got a clip coming up right after this. This is almost over from Eddie Hearn. So shout out to my brother, man. Appreciate you.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Shout out to Straight Facts. Appreciate the love, man. Y'all appreciate it.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Boots pulled their car, now they house falling apart. That's a fact. All these fighters should go to Turkey to make the money. But that's the problem, Nick. I'm going to play the clip from Eddie Hearn. That's the thing. Turkey will not be funding this fight. He made that clear in the clip that I'm about to play in the little short interview. It was about 5 minutes. Eddie Hearn made that clear. Turkey not funding it. Remember, it was offers. It was things on the table for Boots. He didn't jump on them fast enough. It seemed like Turkey moved on. So now he left it up to them to make the fight. The Eddie Hearns and the Oscar De La Hoyas. Oh, all right. Well, y'all make that fight. And now we get to see why people like Turkey Al-Sheikh exist. Because it seemed like when Turkey is making the fights, it's like, well, he ain't no savior. Why people praising him and this and that? And then when we see that the promoters that's in place well before Turkey even got here don't put the fights together, we looking at them. Now we looking at Turkey like, oh, well, he need to pay for the fights. It's like, which one is it? Do y'all like him in boxing or do you not like him in boxing, right? It can't be when it's convenient. He had opportunities for Boots from what I understood. He didn't jump on him, so he moved ahead. He kind of pulled out of the Boots business. And now he allowing the promoters that's in place that push these guys to make their own fight. And look how much difficulty it is now that Turkey is not funding it. People are dragging ass and trying to make it all about the money. When in fact your fighter don't sell more tickets than the opposition that you're trying to put him up against in Boots. And it's just weird from Oscar to do what he's doing, man. But let's keep going, man. Let's play the rest of this.
to bring the best boxing here to the U.S.
I gotta ask you one last one, Oscar. I'll walk with you, but you know, talk to me about mending the fences with Al. How did that happen? Who made the first phone call?
Yeah, we broke bread, and I think that you know, Al Heyman, he's always been a
True.
Okay. He's always been a great promoter. He's always, you know, wanted the best for his fighters. You know, the fact that we can come together.
Not for nothing, bro. Oscar just say a bunch of shit you expect him to say. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he had to repeat that so many times. Oh, he's always been a great promoter, but that's not how you talk, though. See, lawsuits are affirmative action. They mean so much more than words, any threats online, anything. He got the lawsuit. Now the man giving Al Heyman praise. Now they done mended the fence. He always been a great promoter and want the best for his fighters. You say stuff that we expect you to say. Like, we expect you to say this. Shout, come on, man. You get me? Come on, you know what's up. I'm just saying, man. He got one lawsuit.
Boxing back to the U.S. is our objective, is our priority, and we're doing it.
Good about the zone and Al Heyman in the same conversation, as well as squashing the beef with Vergil. Yeah, man, lawsuits, man. Oscar need to get sued a lot more.
Starting with this fight, we've done it with Ryan. We're doing it with Zurdo and Benavides. Cinco de Mayo. If we close this show with Vergil and Boots, imagine that in Las Vegas. So boxing is back in the U.S. Boxing is back in Vegas.
Thank you, Oscar. Thank you.
Yeah, man. He said what he's supposed to say a lot of times. Oscar ain't fooling nobody. And the one clip from that I got from Delahoya asked, man. I mean, not Delahoya, Eddie Hearn.
All right, here we are, my man, Eddie Hearn. Got a good fight, underrated fight. Yeah. I think Muratalla and Cruz, but I got to get the hard facts out of you, Eddie, about this Vergil Boots whole scenario thing. Quick one is the fight, because there's some discrepancy between Ortiz's team and Oscar, obviously. Oscar talking about it's a $3 million guarantee. Ortiz's team wants $7 million. What I'm asking you is, was this fight to be funded by Turkey Al-Sheikh, or is this...
No, this is a fight to be funded by Matchroom and Golden Boy, but funded by the economics of the show. Right. Do you know what I mean? And ultimately, you hope that you would deliver the pay-per-views and the numbers. You know, I think at the moment, I always remain optimistic, and sometimes when it blows up like this, sometimes actually that's the result is you make the fight. But I don't know, you know, I don't really know much about the situation with Vergil and Golden Boy. In an ideal world, we'd have a clean deal where everybody gets on. It's not often the way, but you know, I'm still hopeful. I think that Boots is a phenomenal fighter. I think Vergil Ortiz is a phenomenal fighter. I think it's the best fight in American boxing. I think it's 1v2 in the division, and I'm still hopeful. But if not, we have to look at other options as well.
Do you look at it then that maybe, because that question was contingent a lot for me. Do you think that an Oscar might be in the right by saying, hey, it's $3 million because we're fighting for market value here? We're not fighting for
there's different, you know, there's all kind of different economics and structures to a deal. What's up, Zay? You all right, man? How you doing, Pops? You all right? Hey, you all right? You know, so it's like a guarantee, a minimum is just a guarantee against the upside. You know what I mean? You've seen fighters in the past fight for no guarantee because they own the show. You know, Joshua is a good example of that. Canelo Alvarez might be an example of that. So really, when you get a guarantee plus upside, that's actually like a dream deal because you're getting two sides of the coin. So you know, quite often when you give a guarantee, it's the safe number for a promoter, because what you don't want to do is give a guarantee of 5 or 6 million and the fighter ends up making 4 million and you're topping up the million on both sides. Do you know what I mean? It's just not good business. So the issue is that because now of the new wave of promoters or Riyadh season or wild new people coming into the market that are prepared to hemorrhage 2, 5, 10 million on a show, it makes the actual numbers sometimes look less attractive, but it's just a real life scenario. Right. Do you know what I mean? Right. And it's still a lot of money, but you know, it is what it is.
Why do you think Turkey wasn't interested in buying up this fight when he has a...
He was, but the dates didn't work, the timing didn't work. This was last year. originally wanted Boots to fight at 147, then he's moving to 54. And I think he is interested in the fight. But with the ring card next week and February 21st, obviously, you know, he can't do every single fight, and that's okay because we're happy to roll the dice ourselves on it. Because I rate the fight that much, and I think it's a really big one.
What are your thoughts of that lawsuit that has been filed against?
I mean, it's not, one, it's not my business. Two, I don't really know enough about it. I don't like to see it. I've never been involved in a lawsuit like that with a fighter. Hope they can work it out some way or the other.
Is that a March date hold still on hold just in case?
It's the date we'd like. You know, end of March fits well with everything. It's a date that DAZN have been holding for that fight. But you know, you've got Josh Kelly fighting next week against Muratalla. You've got Xander fighting next week against
Abbas Morale.
So there's two potential opponents for us, but I just feel like that's the best fight in boxing. So hopefully we can get it made.
Do you view the winner of Bakram and Josh Kelly as the backup plan for Jerome?
Josh Kelly signed to fight Jerome within his contract. So secretly, and because he's our fighter as well, publicly, I want to see Josh Kelly win that fight. I actually think he can win that fight. I think it's a very dangerous fight, but he's got the skills to do it. That would solve a lot of problems.
Yeah, how well? I know you're confident because you rate the fight, and I do too. It's a great matchup, Jerron and Vergil. But Jerron is sold out in his home of Philly, but Vergil hasn't been a sellout yet, and Jerron hasn't sold out abroad in a place like Las Vegas where the fight is sold. Why are you so confident that it could make enough numbers to make the fighters
because
take
it's a
the
great
fight?
And I think Vegas is dying out for a great fight like that. There are other venues that we would actually look at as well, but when you've got two guys that draw in their hometown and it's kind of like a 50-50 fight split, you have to go really to a different place. So Vegas is a good option. I think Atlanta works incredibly well for that fight as well. Obviously we need to maximise the gate, especially if we're laying out a guarantee.
Yeah, do you think it gets over the line ultimately? If you had to lean
Again,
one way,
I'm an optimist, so I would say yes, but you know, I understand there are obviously a lot of hurdles.
Yeah, man. So look, like I said before, man, if it's Team Ortiz or Golden Boy, at least his side of things, that slowed up that fight. It was never Vergil to me. You know, it was never Vergil, and that really tells it. That shows you. You know what I'm saying? That really shows it to you right there. One last thing I'll speak on, real quick. Khalil Cole. Yeah, I had spoke on it about him missing the weight. The 8 pounds is crazy. Maybe I'm thinking maybe the injury that he was nursing, it took longer to heal, and maybe it bled into his training camp, and you know, maybe it led to him being 8 pounds overweight. But it ain't too many excuses that you can give for being that much overweight, but it had to be some reason that led to it, right? I refuse to believe he just don't care or he's scared of Jesse Hart, right? I don't think that, but shout out to Ann McQueen. And Professor was good with it. Yeah, he doing his best. I like Eddie. I think he got a raw deal. And that's what I say. You never see him get sued and shit. You'll see fighters leave him, but you won't see him like saying that he mistreated him or he did him dirty and all that stuff. So that's important. Like not getting you. Now we able to see that not getting the fights is not just solely up to the promoter. Like if that was the case, then Boots would have Vergil Ortiz on the docket already, right? Eddie doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing. But it's like everybody involved or the other side got to play ball too, or the fight will never get made. You get what I'm saying? So that's the unfortunate part. And we got Raymond Muratalla and Andy Cruz coming up, man. Andy Cruz, man, I don't know. I want to see what's going to happen in this fight. You know, Robert Garcia seems to think that his fighter is going to get the stoppage late. He said they think he's going to stop him, man. You know, Cubans, they usually start fast against the Mexican fighters. The Mexican fighters catch up to him, wear him down, stop him late a lot of times. So that could be the case with the main event tomorrow night, but we're going to find out. But lastly, man, before we get out of here on this Good Friday, man, I'm not going to keep you out here too much longer. This is something that we've seen, you know, with Tank going back and forth with academics. You know, academics told him, turn yourself in, dummy. Matter of fact, I'll meet you at the gym with the U.S. Marshals. And, you know, I hate to see this. I just hope he turned himself in. You know what I'm saying? They went back and forth. You know, he had something to say. I guess he was talking, I don't know. I guess he was talking about Shakur or somebody right there. But, you know, he called academics goofy. Academics going back and forth, told him don't post me. They exchanged words. And then this is what he said. This is from Two Tone.
had this little ass video. So
Tank Davis done copped a plea to DJ Academics.
There's nothing to address about Gervonta Davis. He actually hit me in the DMs. He said he's going to be promptly turn himself into the police. I told his ass, man. I said, stop playing with me, nigga. Like, you can't be on a run beef with me. So our beef will resume when he turns himself into the police and he gets out. Okay, I'm not going to make no comments about his case, but he told me, he said, I fucked up. I shouldn't have done this. And he wants a bond. He wants a bond. So if y'all...
Lord child.
The hatred.
Musty energy.
Street niggas copping pleas to the streamers. Gervonta Tank Davis is smart. He has a lot of ring IQ, one of the best ring IQs in the business. He knew that if Academics would have got up on that stream with all them thousands of people that watch him and
man, fuck them folks, man. Keep running, bro. You the new John Dillinger out this bitch. Tell them folks, go bite off the same sandwich as Magic Johnson and you'll turn yourself in. Fuck 'em.
yeah, AB. Yeah, I'm gonna just AB. Wow, he definitely don't need to be listening to AB. AB just trolling, yo. That man throwed off, man. Yeah, that Magic Johnson comment is diabolical. Shout out to Two-Tone. He a damn comedian too. But look, in all seriousness, I hope Tank do turn himself in. Academic said that's what he gonna do, turn himself in or whatever the case. That's what he claims. Hopefully he do. You know what I'm saying? You want a peaceful resolution to the situation, right? You don't want to see it get stressed out any longer than it's already been. That Magic Johnson comment was wild. So hopefully he do. I don't know if Academics was trolling or being serious about Tank inboxing him saying he messed up, he gonna turn himself in. I don't know. You just never know, but they ain't got no real beef. Tank just sensitive guy. If you talking about him and his back against the wall, he gonna talk about you. He gonna say something. So I just would rather see him get it resolved, get the situation resolved. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it no worse for yourself. The sooner you get it resolved, the sooner you could continue the rest of your life, right? And career, if that's what you want to do. But that's what I want to see. Yeah, AB, shout out, man. Shout out. So I don't know. Academics a fool, but AB is a fool. So definitely don't stay on the run. You ain't no new John Dillinger. That was a damn bank robber. You definitely don't want to be that. You see how that ended out for John Dillinger. So you definitely don't want that ending at all. Turn yourself in, get that shit squared away, and continue your career, bro. Be great. You know what I mean? Or your life. You know what I'm saying? Shit deeper than boxing. Continue the rest of your life. You know what I mean? Enjoy life. You know what I mean? He said for Broner, last one is Good Friday. Broner is crazy, bro. One time for Mike Kirkland.
Man, fuck them folks, man. Keep running, bro. You the new John Dillinger out this bitch. Tell them folks, go bite off the same sandwich as Magic Johnson and you'll turn yourself in. Fuck 'em.
I don't know what the Magic Johnson part had to do with it, but AB is shout out. Much love to Mike Kirkland. Appreciate the love. Fool, AB the type to dash regardless. Yeah, AB a fool. AB not gonna put the buddy on his books. Yeah, Tank Saga's crazy. Tank's probably gonna have to do time no matter what. Yeah, he probably can't afford it. It's inevitable at this point, man. It's unfortunate, but I say the sooner he deal with it, the better for him, and he could just resume his life and get it, move past it, create some separation, and just live life, or come back and beat some ass if that's what he want to do. But shout out to everybody. Shout out to Technique. I'm going to go check out the Zoo for Boxing, man. I appreciate everybody rocking out on this Good Friday. Hit the like button, sub to the channel, support the bill. We just going to keep doing what we do. We going to probably, I'm going to see if I'll call the fights, but tomorrow I might, because it's Muratalla and Cruz. I've been talking about this fight, so maybe it'd be worth calling it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it'd be worth calling. Shout out to Straight Facts Boxing. Mike Kirkland, appreciate you, Dante, the fan. Shout out to everybody. Tay, JP, my guy, Blaze. Yeah, dig.
Much love to everybody. Brother Mike Kirkland, man. Y'all enjoy this Good Friday, man. We going to enjoy these fights tomorrow. I'll probably call them. So let's see if Andy Cruz can pull off the upset and beat a guy like Raymond Muratalla. Can Raymond Muratalla look focused? He ain't playing. Andy Cruz doing a lot of laughing and playing. Raymond Muratalla look like he all business. I like his temperament, his demeanor. He look like he ready to go. He ain't about to play no games. Like I told you, he ain't got no quit in him. He ain't going to lay down. So if Andy Cruz is going to beat him, he's going to have to be that Cuban-style fighter that we know he is, mixed with that Philly style, that Philly grit that Bozy Ennis has been instilling in him. So we're going to find out. He does have a tendency to be more offensive, what could lead to opportunities for more ties. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow. But if not, if he stays smart for the fight, I don't see him knocking out a Muratalla. He can outbox him and win this fight on points. But if he get caught, he can get stopped. Andy Cruz can get stopped. Robert Garcia think they're gonna stop him late, set down the stretch. Muratalla feel like he can do the same thing. If y'all know the history with the Cubans and the Mexicans, you know how it go. Cubans start fast, end up getting walked down and caught late. Let's see if that'll be the case tomorrow, or will we see Andy Cruz, a new champion at 135? Andy Cruz would be the, 7 fights, man. Fastest to a world title, I think, out of the active champions right now, right? Definitely 7 fights in, he have a world title. So let's see. Big shout out to Mike Kirkland. Appreciate you, JP. The rest of the game, much love to y'all. Enjoy the rest of this Good Friday. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Representing Brick City,
Finding those levels, too. Look at that 4-punch combination.
It's a masterclass right now from Shakur Stevenson. That's what you're seeing. A masterclass. And Shakur meeting them with straight left hand.
Oh, there's a knockdown score with the left hand.
Right now, we're going to give him his just due. Shout out to my brother,